My beloved child, you must be ready. Not just outwardly, but inwardly. Your heart, your mind, your spirit must be aligned with me. Therefore keep watch, because you do not know on what day your Lord will call. I'm not just talking about a physical readiness, but a spiritual alertness. There is an urgency in the spirit that you must not ignore. Do not let complacency take root, for this is a season of awakening. The plans I have for you are good, but they require your participation. You must prepare. Preparation isn't just about waiting. It's about actively positioning yourself to receive what I am about to release. I need your heart to be aligned with my heart, your desires to be aligned with my will, and your steps to be guided by my spirit. Now is the time to seek me more deeply, to push aside distractions, and to focus on what truly matters. You must first cleanse your heart and mind of everything that could hold you back. You cannot carry old burdens into a new season. You cannot drag the weight of past failures, unforgiveness, or fear into the new blessings I have prepared for you. If this word has moved your heart, child, let it be known by hitting the like button, as a testimony to the grace I've placed in you. Let go of what no longer serves you. You've been holding on to things that have weighed you down for far too long. Bitterness, regrets, guilt, they have no place in the future I am preparing for you. They are like heavy stones in your heart, preventing you from moving freely into what I have for you. Now is the time to release them. Let my grace wash over you and cleanse you from all that hinders. I am the one who makes all things new. I want to renew your heart, renew your mind, and prepare you for what is ahead. But you must let go. You must allow me to prune away the things that no longer belong. Just as a gardener trims a vine so it can bear more fruit, I am trimming away the parts of your life that are no longer fruitful. Trust me in this. Though it may be painful to let go, know that I am preparing you to bear more fruit than ever before. My child, now is the time to align yourself with my will. You have your plans, your dreams, your desires, but I want you to lay them before me. Surrender your will to mine, because what I have in store for you is far beyond what you can plan for yourself. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Trust me, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. This is not a time to pursue your own path, but to listen closely for my guidance. I am leading you toward something greater, but you must follow my lead. Do not rush ahead of me. Do not let impatience push you into decisions that are not aligned with my will. Wait for my timing. My timing is perfect, and though it may seem slow to you, it is always right on time. Think of a seed planted in the ground. It does not sprout the moment it is planted. It takes time for the roots to grow deep, for the seed to break through the soil, and for the plant to bear fruit. But when the time is right, the harvest is abundant. Your time is coming, but you must remain patient and aligned with me in the waiting. You must also strengthen your faith. Faith is the foundation upon which you will receive all that I have prepared for you. Without faith, you will not be able to walk into the fullness of my promises. Now is the time to root yourself deeply in my word, to build your faith through prayer, and to trust in my goodness even when you cannot see what is ahead. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. You may not yet see the answers to your prayers, but trust that they are on the way. The blessings I have for you are already in motion, even if they have not yet reached your sight. Do not let doubt creep in. Do not let the lies of the enemy distract you. You will try to tell you that my promises are not for you, that you are not worthy, or that you have been forgotten. But I am here to tell you, my child, that I have never forgotten you. I see you, and I have not overlooked you. Every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered, every moment of faithfulness. I have seen it all, and I am preparing to answer in ways that will astound you. Child of mine, there is someone waiting for the strength that comes from my words. Share this message and be a vessel of my blessing to others. My child, I want you to know that I work in ways that are beyond your understanding. What I am about to do in your life may not look like what you've expected. My blessings may come in ways that surprise you, in places you never thought to look. So be open. Be ready to receive in unexpected ways. Sometimes I close doors not to deny you, but to guide you towards something better. Sometimes I delay answers not to punish you, but to prepare you for something greater than you could have imagined. Trust my process. My timing is perfect, and my plans are always for your good. You may not understand it now, but one day you will look back and see that every step was necessary to bring you to where I've called you to be. Be ready for the unexpected. Be ready to be surprised by my goodness. When you prepare your heart and mind, when you align yourself with my will, when you strengthen your faith, you will be ready to receive the unexpected blessings I am about to pour out. And when they come, you will know without a doubt that they came from me. You cannot face what is coming in your own strength, my child. You must rely on me. I am your strength. I am the one who sustains you, who upholds you, who equips you for every challenge and every blessing. The road ahead may not be easy. There may be trials, obstacles, and moments of uncertainty. But do not fear, for I am with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. When you feel weak, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You do not need to carry the weight of this journey on your own. Lean on me, and I will give you the strength to endure. I will give you the wisdom to navigate every challenge, the peace to calm every storm, and the courage to step boldly into the future I have for you. You are not alone. I am your ever-present help, your refuge, and your shield. Equip yourself with my strength, and you will be able to face whatever comes your way. As you prepare for what is coming, remember that I am your provider. You may worry about the resources you need, about how you will accomplish all that lies ahead. But know this, I will provide. I am the one who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. I am the one who created the heavens and the earth. Nothing is beyond my reach, and nothing is too difficult for me. If I can provide for the birds of the air and the lilies of the field, how much more will I provide for you, my beloved child? Do not let fear of lack hold you back. Do not let worry about your needs distract you from preparing for the blessings that are coming. I am your source. I will provide everything you need at the exact moment you need it. Trust in my provision, and you will never lack for anything, my child. As you prepare for what is coming, walk in boldness. You are my child, and I have equipped you for such a time as this. Do not shrink back in fear. Do not let doubt or insecurity hold you captive. You were made for this moment. I have placed my spirit within you, and with my spirit comes power, love, and a sound mind. You are more than a conqueror through Christ who strengthens you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and no obstacle can stand in the way of what I have ordained for your life. So walk boldly into the future I have prepared for you. Walk with confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Walk in faith, knowing that my promises are true and that my word never fails. My child, prepare. What is coming is closer than you think. The season you've been waiting for, the blessings you've been praying for, they are just around the corner. Now is the time to get ready. Now is the time to prepare your heart, your mind, and your spirit for the new thing I am about to do. Do not delay. Do not hesitate. I am with you, and I am leading you towards something greater than you can imagine. Trust in me, prepare, and get ready, for this is coming sooner than you think. Dearest child, will you help extend my message of hope to the world? By buying me a coffee, you share in this sacred work of reaching souls through our channel. Your generosity is treasured, and I thank you for standing with us. My dear child, today is your special day, full of surprises and great blessings. As you rise to face this new day, remember my joy is your strength. Beautiful things await you. Be grateful and continue to trust in me. Do not be confused by the problems you meet or be intimidated by the challenges that face you. For you know that I love you, and my blessing is with you. You always had faith in me, and believe that I can help you in everything. If you believe so, it shall be. I am aware of your desires, and I am pleased by your dreams. I see all your struggles and your battles I have fought with you. Onward, through the way I travel with you, through everyday life. On your sleep at night, I rest, withholding not even the increase in faith. Now, as the sun rises, I once again whisper in your heart that life is in my hands and today can be a wonderful day again. You are so embraced with a real, omnipotent, and merciful God. Never despise the worth I have for you. You are extremely valuable. I shall keep an eye on you, follow you. I shall retrieve you with gentleness and take good care of you here in my heart. In the event someday you lose your way and fall out of love with me, I also want you to close your eyes and devote a minute to me after finishing reading and listening to this. Just express how much you feel and what your needs are today. Let me put into practice the wonderful love I have for you on this day. Just let me hold you, soothe you, and show you the true love that comes from heaven. I know how many times you've made a mistake, how many times people have let you down, and how many times you've told yourself that you don't believe in love anymore. My child, you were promised love but with self-benefit, and that is not true love. Love has to be pure, with no ulterior motives, unconditional, transcending the barriers of the flesh and material. This love you will find only in me. Only I love you unconditionally, for nothing you might do or become will change my love for you. I look at you and love you exactly the way you are, with your qualities and flaws. I am at your side constantly each day, helping and guiding you through difficulties. I am protecting you from evil continually and working to give you a blessing today. I call on you to be very careful in the people you live with to prevent the deep hurts you have faced in the past. Because my loving nature is to care for you, begin by allowing me to love you as you come into the peace, safety, and truth here, now. My strong hand is laying on your heart, purifying all your sorrows. Let my love put out all the flames. Feel complete and secure in a way that you don't have to seek this love from others. When you are full of my love, when you really are deep in your connection with me, you won't give your heart away because it is lonely or sad. You will not try to fill the void in your heart anymore with those who are going to exploit your vulnerabilities. I am healing that wound, that emptiness within you. I am rejuvenating your tired soul so that from this day forward you might live energized and confident. Feel the real and true relationship that you have with me. Seek me daily. Stay wrapped in my peace, and you will no longer be fooled again. Accept my sincere love. Take my genuine love in your heart. I am yours and I will never forsake you. I love you just as you are. You shall overcome. You have a lot of life to live, much to do, and many dreams to chase. Demonstrate your love for me by proving your confidence in my words and by being positive. Don't let any discouragement come out of your mouth, and don't let any put in your mind to think anything negative. Am I not the God who gave you life? Your future is in my hands, and my will for you will be. This is my decree. I want you to live, and from today, Wake up every morning with the spirit of a victor, inputting that will hinder you to climb mountains, to do things in your life that will restore your spirit and your health. Yes, it is true that I can restore you, but you should hold a higher premium to your health and take care of yourself. A peaceful future lies ahead for your family. They are as necessary to you as your life. They are part of your life, and if I've kept you strong till now is for I know you do care for them. You've prayed for the strength to fight on, because your family depends on you. I hold all those you love in my hands, and though sometimes you may hesitate, you are the leader of your home. You are not taking someone's place. Someone else could have taken this place, but they chose carelessness. They disowned that wonderful gift of being able to spend their lives with such a beautiful family. Your children often make you angry out of love. They often do not listen and do not pay attention to you, but you know what is near them, with a heart that feels it's wrong, as you do. You have prayed, am still in their lives. Their tears in secret about their attitudes are watering a tiny seed, and the day this seed grows, the ground of their rebellion will break in pieces with remorse. They will see where they have gone wrong and return to you for forgiveness. You will cry with them, but in their happiness, having come to the day where your waiting and your faithfulness have finally paid off. It is for that reason that I so fervently wish for you to live. Numberless are the moments of joy that await you. You shall see your loved ones now in pain, free of their anguish, striding victorious over their woes. My word shall come to pass. Be ready and on the lookout. I have you in my charge, and to me your soul shall return. If this message has reached into the depths of your heart, my precious child, express it by pressing the like button, for it shows your connection to my truth. You have said you are so tired, very tired, but I want you to trust me and come to me when burdens are weighing you down so heavily that you can hardly walk. I will rest you. Don't allow anxiety to steal your faith and peace. The adversary never gives up. He is always at work to make you fall, laying traps to quench your spirit, to turn your back on the faith. This has been so from the beginning, yet I unceasingly watch over you, warding off enemies' attacks. Even while sleeping, you may feel the intensity of fighting. So many times, you have been in major battles and did not know about them. I am your defender in the spiritual world, fighting off dark powers, not allowing them near you when their intentions are to destroy you. You are so blessed, so favored. You have an actual advantage over those who would stand in opposition to you because you have me. I am your Father in heaven, powerful and unconquerable. Do not view your issues as more powerful or bigger than I am. Do not permit the challenges to box you in and bully you. Don't be afraid when you hear them threaten. You do not have to be perfect or never have sinned for me to love and protect you, your family, and your whole household. Enemies may rush in with deceit and empty accusations, with fabricated issues and unfounded charges. I protect you from the harsh attacks of such ones, and I will lead you out of these judgments as a conqueror and a victor. Do not look at the past mistakes, what you lack, or your weaknesses. My word does assure and promise that my victory is your triumph. It flows from my throne, from my hands. Soon enough, the compensation for suffering, reward for bravery, accolade for resolution to win, crown of life, and many other blessings that you must be ready for. Trust. Say it with your mouth and the ready heart that you are ready to receive them. I am getting you ready to receive every single prayer that you have lifted up. I pray for welfare, liberty, prosperity, that you may be able to enjoy unlimited joy, the life spiritual strengthened and harmony and peace return home. You went through a lot when you were little, and further down the line, those who were supposed to care for and look out for you let you down. I saw you cry one night, and your heart touched mine. My angels and I cried with you as you walked through life. I have saved and spared you from harm and death. I have always seen your worth, a valuable, intelligent individual, very bold and powerfully desirous of progress. You are the tree that has been given deep roots, branches that will give shade. I planted you right where you belong, at this moment in history. All these great blessings that are going to come are what I have prepared you for. I have given you my spirit of love and power so that at this point, your emotions would line up with your faith. Right now, your eternal salvation, healing, and emotional and sentimental stability are very important. Never forget how powerful is my love for you. It is strong, overwhelming. My love goes around you, holy, perfect, covering. When the tears and the trials come, and when you think of me, your soul will be at rest and calm your heart. Early mornings, in the middle of your daily work, and as you come home at eventide to lay your weary head on your pillow, reach out your hand for mine. Speak to me, for I do hear. Tell me what you need and what you like. Just to articulate these things will bring you a sweet and deep peace. It's when you are grateful that oil from heaven anoints your spirit, comforting and encouraging. Anytime you cry out to me with integrity and faith, your soul is released from torment. Run into my arms whenever distressed by feeling overwhelmed, tired, sorrowful, and discouraged. I will exchange your brokenness for rest, your tears for joy. Remember, you are never alone. I am your best friend. Come, live in my word. And even if you do become lonely, then know that you will be safe. You won't fail when you keep holding my hand, resting in my love. Confess that you love me, then say that I'm the one you are looking for. Your happiness brings a smile to my face, and your sadness gives me ways to turn that frown upside down. I'm no unyielding father. Your pain amuses me not. Neither am I a ruthless God, nor have I forsaken you, as the rulers say. You live in dangerous times, and your faith is contested by many, while others envy your joy. You need to be careful where you tread and who you will listen to. Be alert for those who would tickle thine ear with an ease of words of peace and prosperity, whose words are deceitful, for they seek to turn thee from light into darkness. Or that you need not rely on me, that you should run thine own life and not upon my counsel. Yes, you are joined to me eternally. When thou passest through deep valleys, yes, darkened by the shadow of death, I am with thee. And if you have walked the wrong way, forsaking my promises, despising my love, thinking you could not need my words or protection, yet I will call you, touch your heart. I shall lay my hand upon your shoulder and slowly turn you back to my will. While I wish you were never to leave me, if it does so happen, I know you will yearn for my presence. In the dark world, there is no real and genuine love. Today you hear my words as a warning. Deceivers shall come speaking smoothly to lead you astray. Do not go after them. Stick with me. Here you have all you need, free from problems, lies, betrayals, and the risk of harm. My presence brings joy and life. Outside, all that awaits is sadness and loneliness. I saved you and chose you because I want to see you succeed. You will be successful in life. Just trust my promise. You will be a blessing according to my will and a role model to your family and community. Your prayers have been heard, remembered, and are going to be answered with far more than you can ever fathom. Follow me, and I will give you a purpose. Make you courageous, victorious. Enemies may stand in front of you, but don't fear any of them. Start off and receive this blessing I am bestowing upon you today. I am here to give you peace you have been looking for, the serenity you greatly need. I love you so much, and I want you to stop disturbing your spirit by not carrying a weight on your back, a lump in your throat, nor clouding your thoughts about your anxieties. It is very important that today, before me, your mind, your soul, every being of yours, you will let go of this burden of negative emotions. Know that the continuous holding on to your fears, anger, and frustration is an invitation for more affliction to enter your life. Beloved, let my message reach those in need of hope. Share this with 3 souls who could use my peace, for you are the vessel through which I work. You have said you are so tired, very tired, but I want you to trust me and come to me when burdens are weighing you down so heavily that you can hardly walk. I will rest you. Don't allow anxiety to steal your faith and peace. The adversary never gives up. He is always at work to make you fall, laying traps to quench your spirit, to turn your back on the faith. This has been so from the beginning, yet I unceasingly watch over you, warding off enemies' attacks. Even while sleeping, you may feel the intensity of fighting. So many times, you have been in major battles and did not know about them. I am your defender in the spiritual world, fighting off dark powers, not allowing them near you when their intentions are to destroy you. You are so blessed, so favored. You have an actual advantage over those who would stand in opposition to you because you have me. I am your Father in heaven, powerful and unconquerable. Do not view your issues as more powerful or bigger than I am. Do not permit the challenges to box you in and bully you. Don't be afraid when you hear them threaten. You do not have to be perfect or never have sinned for me to love and protect you, your family, and your whole household. Enemies may rush in with deceit and empty accusations, with fabricated issues and unfounded charges. I protect you from the harsh attacks of such ones, and I will lead you out of these judgments as a conqueror and a victor. Do not look at the past mistakes, what you lack, or your weaknesses. My word does assure and promise that my victory is your triumph. It flows from my throne, from my hands. Soon enough, the compensation for suffering, reward for bravery, accolade for a resolution to win, crown of life, and many other blessings that you must be ready for. Trust. Say it with your mouth and the ready heart that you are ready to receive them. I am getting you ready to receive every single prayer that you have lifted up. I pray for welfare, liberty, prosperity, that you may be able to enjoy unlimited joy. The life spiritual strengthened and harmony and peace return home. You went through a lot when you were little, and further down the line, those who were supposed to care for and look out for you let you down. I saw you cry one night, and your heart touched mine. My angels and I cried with you as you walked through life. I have saved and spared you from harm and death. I have always seen your worth, a valuable, intelligent individual, very bold and powerfully desirous of progress. You are the tree that has been given deep roots, branches that will give shade. I planted you right where you belong, at this moment in history. All these great blessings that are going to come are what I have prepared you for. I have given you my spirit of love and power so that at this point, your emotions would line up with your faith. Right now, your eternal salvation, healing, and emotional and sentimental stability are very important. Never forget how powerful is my love for you. It is strong, overwhelming. My love goes around you, holy, perfect, covering. When the tears and the trials come, and when you think of me, your soul will be at rest and calm your heart. Early mornings, in the middle of your daily work, and as you come home at eventide to lay your weary head on your pillow, reach out your hand for mine. Speak to me, for I do hear. Tell me what you need and what you like. Just to articulate these things will bring you a sweet and deep peace. It's when you are grateful that oil from heaven anoints your spirit, comforting and encouraging. Anytime you cry out to me with integrity and faith, your soul is released from torment. Run into my arms whenever distressed by feeling overwhelmed, tired, sorrowful, and discouraged. I will exchange your brokenness for rest, your tears for joy. Remember, you are never alone. I am your best friend. Come, live in my word. And even if you do become lonely, then know that you will be safe. You won't fail when you keep holding my hand, resting in my love. Confess that you love me, then say that I'm the one you are looking for. Your happiness brings a smile to my face, and your sadness gives me ways to turn that frown upside down. Am no unyielding father, your pain amuses me not. Neither am I a ruthless God, nor have I forsaken you, as the rulers say. You live in dangerous times, and your faith is contested by many, while others envy your joy. You need to be careful where you tread and who you will listen to. Be alert for those who would tickle thine ear with an ease of words of peace and prosperity, whose words are deceitful, for they seek to turn thee from light into darkness. Or that you need not rely on me, that you should run thy own life and not upon my counsel. Yes, you are joined to me eternally. When thou passes through deep valleys, yes, darkened by the shadow of death, I am with thee. And if you have walked the wrong way, forsaking my promises, despising my love, thinking you could not need my words or protection, yet I will call you, touch your heart. I shall lay my hand upon your shoulder and slowly turn you back to my will. While I wish you were never to leave me, if it does so happen, I know you will yearn for my presence. In the dark world, there is no real and genuine love. Today you hear my words as a warning. Deceivers shall come speaking smoothly to lead you astray. Do not go after them, stick with me. Here you have all you need, free from problems, lies, betrayals, and the risk of harm. My presence brings joy and life. Outside, all that awaits is sadness and loneliness. I saved you and chose you because I want to see you succeed. You will be successful in life. Just trust my promise. You will be a blessing according to my will and a role model to your family and community. Your prayers have been heard, remembered, and are going to be answered with far more than you can ever fathom. Follow me, and I will give you a purpose. Make you courageous, victorious. Enemies may stand in front of you, but don't fear any of them. Start off and receive this blessing I am bestowing upon you today. I am here to give you peace you have been looking for, the serenity you greatly need. I love you so much, and I want you to stop disturbing your spirit by not carrying a weight on your back, a lump in your throat, nor clouding your thoughts about your anxieties. It is very important that today, before me, your mind, your soul, every being of yours, you will let go of this burden of negative emotions. Know that the continuous holding on to your fears, anger, and frustration is an invitation for more affliction to enter your life. My beloved child, your generous heart brings my light to the world. Through your support, my message reaches the lost and the weary. Press the super thanks button and open the floodgates of heavenly blessings upon you. Together, we shine my truth across the nations. I give you my peace. Let it rest in your heart today. When the journey gets tough, let the fire of my love remind you I will never leave. Not upon people, then must you set your gaze, they can fail you. Never depend on others' affection and approval alone. Yes, I made you for love and to be loved, but the love that is one true love, that is forever, that is fully your own, is my love that cannot fail, that cannot abandon and cannot forsake you. Guard your heart against those who can walk away from you. Never entrust your future to those who in the meantime may decide to remove their love after they have extracted all that they can from you. Do not give the highest place in your soul to those who could betray you, hurt you, disrupt your life. You have sought hope. Well, here it is. You have prayed for peace, and here it is now. Remind yourself that you're not alone, that you're not forsaken. Even if your nearest family member or friend leaves you, know that my boundless, all beautiful love is always open for you. It is a deep joy to feel and realize that your Heavenly Father loves you deep. I know full well that you need these words. I want to be able to help you go through your problems, to get over the discouragement, to move on, but not lose heart so that you succeed and prosper. Believe in me as your Heavenly Father. You can speak to me about your desires and needs, for I also want you to feel my presence as an intimate friend. I am ready to stretch my hand toward you right now and assure you that I am always all ears. It pays to talk to me because it heals your soul, calms your mind, and by speaking what you feel, you activate your faith, setting the stage for miracles to come forth. Today is the day you know communication can flow openly between us. Talk with me about everything that crosses your mind, but also take time to let me talk to you. Learn that I am not here to judge you, to rebuke you, or to remind you of things that went wrong. Feel my spirit in your ear, whispering in your ear, telling you how much you are loved. Every morning, I really await with longings for you to awake and present your need and your love for me in thoughts. These are the praises that reach my throne. Assure yourself that every morning my presence encloses your life, your family, and your home with love and protection. In the trials, remember that I am here, wishing to assist you in all that you ask for your blessing. I will answer promptly, wrapping my reply in my love. You have been faithful over the little things. Now I will set you over much. You were faithful with what belongs to somebody else. Now I will give you what belongs to me. Since you proved yourself faithful at very little, now I am going to give you much greater responsibility. So, in your time of need, you remain faithful. Therefore, I bestow upon you much more than you asked, filling up your life. The world and man cannot give love and peace like I do. I have given you faith to wield in power and boldness in the face of any issue to be a conqueror. Know that you have a living, almighty, and supernatural God. Speak it unto me, and declare your confidence in me. Now, get up and live today in joy, acting on the words that speak to you today, the ones you hear and the ones you read. No one can close the doors I open for you. I will exalt those blessings which were plucked out from you. Even peace and tranquility shall again dwell within your hearts. I know what you need. Even your prayers are before me. I know all about the fights and the pains in your life. I have been preparing a ground for your blessings through my acts of love and the words of victory which will bring supernatural change into your life. Everything around you is already shifting, even though you cannot see it just yet. I am touching hearts. I am moving people to decisions. I am moving things out of your way, and I am lining everything up to create the holy path for your blessings to move through. Do not allow discouragement and doubt to overtake your faith. I know there are times when you believed you were in the desert, far from my promise with an abstract problem staring you in the face. Don't you remember? Even in the desert I caused waters to gush for my people. I fed them when they were hungry, so I will feed you. I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will not be hungry, and whoever believes in me will never thirst. Just be patient. Everything happens in its appointed time. The journey through adversity is as significant as the blessing itself. It is within these trials that your character is forged, teaching you to rely wholeheartedly on me and to lean on my unfailing love. Know that I love you deeply, even when you can't see my immediate reaction. Hold steady with patience and grow trust, keeping hope and a thankful heart in every circumstance, being grateful for the little joys, the blessings, the people, and the daily challenges you face, for through them all I surely work. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is my will for you, that your heart remains thankful amidst conflict, preparing your spirit to embrace the victory I am about to deliver. Somewhere, Down the line in your life, you will meet problems that seem too gigantic to be anything else but ruinous. But it is important they don't let you go by what you see, and consider your faith at that point. Do not be afraid of threats. Be strong and face the difficulties with a courageous heart, for I come to help you. My faithfulness will never fail you, and I will always make sure that you complete your mission. At times of turbulence, take refuge in prayer. Every morning, come to me, listen, and take to heart my words that gently console your soul. Do not be afraid, for with you is I. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I have plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my way, declares. For as the heavens are rising high above the earth, so great is the measure of my ways and thoughts above yours. I command you to be strong, filled with faith, and persevere, notwithstanding any challenges that come your way. Be assured that I will always be there with you and for you, and I shall never ever leave you defenseless. My help is certain because my love for you is unconditional and without end. This love will be immutable. It is everlasting and eternal. When you go through rivers of difficulty, you will not drown. When you walk through the fires of oppression, you will not be burned, and the flames will not consume you. For I have you in the palm of my hands. I have bought you with a price, and I call you by name, and you are mine. You shall never be in lack as your shepherd. I will set thee in the green pastures, and lead them graciously by the still waters. I will restore your soul, and guide you in the path of righteousness for my name's sake, by keeping with you and protecting you. Yea, even through the valley of the shadow of death, you should fear no evil, for thou art with me. Close to my heart, and being led by my Holy Spirit, you are comforted inside of me. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in your house forever. I am going ahead of you. I will level those mountains and make ways that are new and are full of my blessing. They'll be your refuge and strength, a help quickly found when you are in distress. Trust, and in me you shall find boldness, might, firmness, wisdom, long-suffering, and remember, with me nothing is impossible. Even if the world itself closes its doors, the doors which I shall open before you will remain widely open. Now approach in faith, with confidence enter into my presence, and joyfully claim the supernatural blessings which I am poised to lavish upon you. Press on. There is an enemy, a disappointment, a sorrow, or a frustration that can stop you. In your heart there are desires, and in your innermost self there is a dream. You feel a great love for your relatives, and you are aware that I am your God. Come to me when tiredness and lack of motivation will come over you, when you will not remember how you used to feel happy. Let us talk as close friends do. Don't confide your deepest concerns to those who pretend to support you, but are actually carefully focused on spreading doubt and bitterness through that support. Your supporters may have an ulterior motive and act as ears waiting to steal your peace. Their intentions might simply be to wither away your energy, crush the rest of your faith, and destroy your happiness. I really love you. You don't need to see me with your physical eyes in order to feel and know my presence is real. I listen to you. I console you. I am your constant friend. My designs for you are good, and my plans for your future are full of promise and hope. Dearest child, step into a closer relationship with me. By clicking join, you will be welcomed into a family of believers where my teachings will guide and bless you. Walk with me in faith, and together we will grow in grace. I pray that the coming years may be filled with plenty for you. I hurled your sins into the depths of the sea, and whenever you approach me on bended knees to confide all the afflictions that still torment you, then and there, I will fill you with courage and confidence. What I want you to do is this: give me your true heart and just a little trust, even as tiny and weak in your own eyes as a grain of mustard seed. It is small in the eyes of the world, but from it grows a tree with fruit and strong branches. Turn loose from worldly friends and cast away vain thoughts. Return and let my word feed your spirit, so that through the promises, your faith is fanned into flame as you read them. For in each word that touches your soul, in each inspired sentence I write in your heart, there is profound power. My very presence fills your whole being, and my Holy Spirit is at your side. I have great and beautiful blessings all set for you, as you come in faith and honesty towards me. They are reserved and wrapped in tenderness, bearing your name and the colors of the heaven. I have lots of gifts and talents to bestow upon you. I am smoothing your paths, knocking down obstacles, and driving away your enemies so that you may go on and overcome the obstacles the world puts before you. This week, prepare for something extraordinary, as I am about to reveal to you a mighty miracle. Everything that I do because I have loved you so much. It is an unconditional, everlasting love. I would like you to write this letter and keep it as your heart's keepsake. Allow these words to be your cheer that gushes out of my perpetual wells. And when you write these words, I want you to be enfaced by this deep feeling, exactly about the moments when it seems your prayers were not answered by me because of that long waiting. Remember to replant these words in your heart, my voice now in your ears, bathing you in my love that has been assigned unto you, a love so deep and so large it cannot be described by any thought process. You don't have to beg for it from others or wait on someone reaching out to you because your joy isn't predicated on others' actions or thoughts. My love is divine and is dependent on standing. It is so big that you can't even think it. I don't need to see the photographs about your past to know who you are. I have always watched over you with the eyes of love. I was there to comfort you through your tears, and when you felt far away, I stayed with my tender care. You shall make prudent decisions in the days ahead, the very decisions that delight my heart as you display faith that flows from your heart. Our covenant love binds us, secured by the blood I shed on the tree where I suffered unbearable pain, yet triumphed over the grave in my resurrection. Your part in the covenant is to believe completely in me, to grasp the sword of faith, and draw from its strength to go through any battle, secure victories, rising up above as more than a conqueror. Remember, nothing is too difficult or impossible for you, for all things are achievable for those who really believe in me. My dear child, within you is the ocean of God flowing as a sacred river. It will cleanse your soul, washing all your mistakes to see into its depth. This week you can wait awesomely. Open your arms and get joy from within. Pour plenty of love that I will avail inside you. Let that supernatural power within you satisfy your heart with meekness and peace. Behold, I am about to perform for you the miracle you thought was impossible to restore your joy. I am working on circumstances to bring to pass the things that have been promised in my word. Hear my voice alone, soothing and speaking into your heart. Cast all your cares on me, tell me your sadness, bring to me your fears, and for every prayer that you speak to me I will match it with strength and answers. Fear not in thine heart. Have faith, then, that when you kneel in prayer, your cries rise heavenward like doves. If your doubts whisper that your prayers are in vain, that you have been abandoned, dismiss them as lies. How could I leave you? My covenant never to turn from you is inviolable. Even if the world were to look the other way, even if family and friends were to drift, I stand my ground, forever there, a keen, caring observer of your life. May you be covered in peace as you read these words. Let isolation disappear, and my love wrap itself around you, covering your soul. I love you more than words can tell. I direct your steps, protecting you from unseen perils, and am taken to my heart by your unwavering faith. It is truly an amazing thing to see how you stand so strong, besieged from every side, and yet your spirit is unbroken. I see your everyday fights, your worries, your selfless nature toward others you care about many times unchinked. So come, rest your head upon my shoulder, take in a deep breath, and remember, in desertion and failure, in me you will always find love, peace, strength, and a sanctuary. I shall bolster you in the times of deep sorrow and mental turmoil because of my profound love that I hold towards you. You will hear the gentle song of the Holy Spirit within your soul, and that song will remind you that indeed you love me dearly. I will make the tide go in your favor, although the tide looks very much as if it is against you. Do seek me with all your heart, for you will pray, watch, and prepare for battle, for the adversary seeks to defeat you of all the profit that comes by your relationship with me. But who has the upper hand? Write it, declare it, think it, believe it. Who is the God so great that he has all the power, desire, and will to help you? It's me who has done, does, and will do good to you. I know your pure heart. The challenges you face are both your training and your transformation. Joy and abundant blessings await you beyond these trials. Do not be afraid or dissuaded, for you are not without the light which you have found. See you sharply to it and perceive distractions which may have hedged the lamp of yourselves about. I entreat you, keep the inner flame aglow. Be at peace, but give moments unto me. I would speak to you, show you marvels that will lift up your spirits. All power place in me, and share this power with your loved ones. Bring your family members together, hold hands, seek forgiveness, and with heartfelt prayer lift your voices to me. Then share all that I shall have revealed to you, and all that I will do through you with them. Believe and taste how I bless those who gather in my name. I am with them. Do you seek fleshly embrace? Come and let me hold you, and I will tell you again of my love. I know your thoughts and needs. Little is hidden from me. With me you can do all things. Without me, you will grow dim. I listen and I respond to you. I have a desire to bring you out of want, to cure your diseases. My love never changes, and through your days, I shall confirm it in dreams and as you soak my words into your heart every morning. And as you woke, your soul was washed clean in the holy waters, which rinsed your heart, all surrounded by my glory which wraps and dresses you up for the battles of the day, surrounding you with tenderness, infusing you with faith and safety. Arm yourself with holy scriptures that fortify you on this journey. You await a miracle today, and I am ready to deliver one now. Profess your faith, have your smile flame with strength, your eyes light with belief, and your bearing stand in place of the brave and mighty. Arise, my champion, the moment has come to prevail. Be close upon me lest any wind sway you. I lay my holy mantle upon you, preserving you from the world's chill. You are good. I know this, for I am acquainted with you. Although the past might burden you, remember that you are noble in heart. There are so many beautiful feelings within you, yet another reason to strive on for your dear ones and love who dreams. Allow me to give what fits my purpose in the right hand and help you let go, today, with the left hand, of unnecessary weights. If some decide to leave, allow them to without begging words or fall in tears. They trade in their own blessings by making wrong choices and taking bad actions. Do not set your heart on what you have, as many are snared by small and seemingly big things, selling their destiny for temporary and fleeting gains, overlooking my perfect plan and their eternal welfare. Do not be afraid, for in plenty or in want, I am your shepherd, your Father in heaven. Today I am here to rescue, save, deliver, heal, bring peace, prosper, and elevate you from your circumstances, my beloved. My blessings and mercy shall follow you everywhere your feet may lead you. I shall see abundance grace your table, even in the presence of those who scorn at you, filling you and all your family with happiness. I know the nights for you, paths of sorrow and despair where hope seemed to have gone and the heavens to have closed their doors on your pleas. Today, I am here to remind you anew of my word to you. I have always heard you. I have spared you from tragedy, cradled your life in my hands, and stayed by your side even when confusion obscured your view and pain blurred your senses. When despair obscured the world's light, urging you to leave my side, your faith shone that much stronger, never with a dim glow. Even in wandering, an inner flame whispered in your soul of the love of an eternal Father. Serena, each new dawn with angelic psalms my vigilance tells. So when new doubts insist I should be turned girded with lies, to yourself resolutely say, the Master owns my life, and my soul is safe in his keeping. To the sovereign God above, I am ever true. Proclaim your love and loyalty to him my writing. True to God always. Trust without doubt, for it has always been so, is now, and forever will be. Let no questions which belittle my love for you ever have root in your heart. Remember all the things I have done for you. Allow these memories to energize you to press on, to strive, to push forward toward your goals without giving up. Defeatist thinking gives place to accusation and sadness. They will rob you of every peace, joy, blessing, and happiness if you give regard to the counsel of your enemies. So, declare it with your mouth, think about it in your mind, and write it with your hands. You believe and will always believe in me through all storms today and forever. Never again doubt my eternal love. It's yours unequivocally promised. Every time you feel removed or even abandoned, be aware that it is only a severity that is provoking your heart, but that your faith is alive. Open your eye to the light that warms your soul, awakens your spirit, gives light to your heart, and lets you see through the surrounding darkness. Do not give in to anger, distance, frustration, or spiritual desolation. These are not your life's definitions. It is your rightful place, and here you were born to be by me, at peace. Rejoice with gladness and accept in this message confirmation of the sign for which you were asking. In moments of anxious needs you cried out, "Speak to me, O my God," and this be my response. Feel, hear, the tremendous love and affection I give to you personally as I say, I love you. I am prepared to shower blessings so great onto your life that your tears will be of pure joy. Be not dismayed. I am ever listening, ever watching, always there for you. I am healer and deliverer, the one who saves you and prospers you. Place your whole heart insistently into the seeking of me with your soul, and have before your eyes the wonders. I am going to work for you. Pour thou into the heart tranquility and listen for a moment, a single moment, to my voice. Feel my spirit crying for changes in your life. Hearken, that you be summoned far from revolt, from anger, from the company of the wicked. Be drawn completely into the torrent of my love. When with tenderness I give call, hold fast to me. When you speak softly to me, hearken to my voice. When I reprimand thee, it is then that you should reach most closely to my love. Yea, indeed, I shall save thee from thy enemies and redeem thy contrite heart from evil. Know of a truth I hear and heed each word you whisper in faith, and I would speak with you each day. I rejoice with joy abundantly in the way you choose to speak with me, for you speak with great boldness, knowing always I am aware and shall not forsake you. When you stumble beneath the weight of weariness, there I am. Come rest your head upon my shoulder. Speak with me, for I am your friend. I do not condemn your secrets, for they do not bring forth my wrath. Hold to my words, let them guide you this day and into the time ahead, which is still filled with promise. Only they who look on this path will a heart of courage and confidence shall, at my time, in my way, receive their victory. The door to recompense now is open. Pass through with forgiveness. They who have wounded or mocked you shall through and upwards be near at last, for they shall see I am with you in every moment. You are called to instruct and bear many. Trust this and prepare, for you it is sure to come. Fear not, for you shall not remain in want. To you it will be given in overabundance. For due care and enlarge graciously. Dear child, let my words guide and strengthen you. Subscribe and join a community where my message will inspire you, and together we will walk the path of light and grace. Be thankful as you kneel in prayer for all blessings that are coming to you, whether you see them or not. Pray with a heart filled with excitement and trust. Your prayers come up mightily before my throne. So mightily do your words come forth, speaking swords to cut down discouragement, doubt, sadness, despair, all attitudes of being defeated and negative. Just keep on praying out loud, giving thanks, raising your arms in praise. You are in a spiritual battle, and every evil force is being cast out of your dwelling at this very moment, never to return. In these very seconds, peace is entering your residence. Open those doors and windows with absolutely no worry, for nothing evil is allowed to come in, particularly since my angels now surround your very being, on your order to keep your family secure from any spiritual battle. Be aware that you are no mistake. I chose you, scripted your life story before the cosmos was born, and loved you before your birth. And I gave you a strong character and the resolute constitution of a champion so that life's storms would mold, and through the rejections of people you would grow in tremendous strength. All your yesterdays of testing have added to your strength and given you the ability to endure more than most. For these words are to bring peace to you and stir deep within you a conviction of your important purpose. For the time is right for my will in your life to be fulfilled. Leave behind complaining and confusion reserved for those rejecting my guidance. I reached out to them directly. They claim to love me, but their faith falters. Steer clear of their paths. Do not look to them for approval or dependence. You want friends who encourage you every day. Read no further than us, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. You need nothing other than our presence, where you have everything to be. If you want my promises to come true in your life and your family, look no further than this word, and liberate yourself from whosoever dependence to encourage you or bring you joy. Your encouragements and your hope come from the Almighty, not men who will fail you. This is a day to remember. It is time to proceed with your aims with faith and having knowledge of the spiritual atmosphere that surrounds you. Let your dream come true. Today is your day and now is your hour. I love you very much. I saw your faith and patience in waiting for my answer. Now is your time to smile and jump into the river of my love. Expect your blessings because I'm going to bless you, open heaven over you, and work wonders over your family. The epoch of agony is going to wane. Long have you lived in the age of waiting and squirms. Your day is nigh, your appointment with solution. Break of day for your deliverance is nigh. A huge door will open, and all your tribulations will go away with it. I have heard your plea. Do not be afraid. Only the best for your life will I bestow upon you. More than your wildest dreams. Your deliverance is near. Soon you shall behold the reward for your silent and patient endurance for the grace of your sovereign God. Long you have been humbly weeping, but my word declares today is the end of your tears. Lovely moments of laughter are waiting to surprise you and your family. How soon time flies, it really appears as though time has wings. Therefore I charge you to value and esteem the things that I will say to you this day. Rejoice, be glad, and hug me with joy, because surely I will answer you. It is I in whom you must believe and not be afraid or hearken the wicked jaws that, since your childhood, have tried to remove your dignity, to break your esteem with sharp reproof and contemptible speech of the tongue. Do not fear the filthy talk. If they do whatever, say whatever, I protect you by my powerful hand. Paint into the canvas of your heart the colors of optimism, and do not make any rooms for the thoughts of defeat. Close your eyes to the accusations of darkness. Do not weigh down the ship of your dreams with burdens. Light up the vessel of your existence with the glorious light of the holy promise. Smile again. But never, oh never, that beautiful smile fade. As days and months go by, remember that the joy you have shared was once born in pain, nurtured by aching tears, and rocked in the cradle of despair, but has grown up to become a new birth of love and fortune. Never forget these facts, so that you do not fall into the temptation and pride that this comes from your ability or strength, that you think you have been given such great blessings. Be watching always in your prayers, being awake, for your enemy is gone before you like a roaring lion, to destroy and to devour your conviction and faith, to make very little of all that you have in your heart today. But then, you are my sheep, and you know my voice. You are aware that your heart is the only guardian of your blessings. Give your all to embrace faith. In the time that has come for me to answer your prayers, I will not forget my promises. For your tears, I will remember. You will not have cried in vain. That very moment, you will reap the rewards of your courage and reimbursement for everything you have lost. Trust in me without doubt, because the envious will try to do bad things to you again. And you, knowing how to believe and having enough hope, will respond, with me as my God, a heroic Savior. To the Holy One, my shelter. With Adonai, my rock and my fortress. A child of the Most High God am I, and over me the Most High sends angels, that they watch me in all my ways. He is my healer, my provider, my shepherd, my friend, so very kind, and I shall not lack. My steps are happy on his ways, and I won't turn from them. I shan't sulk or breed bad thoughts around in my head. For I am not unaware that God loves me. For he loved me before I was born, and his love remains. It was and is and forever be the same. Wear these words as you dawn. Go now to the 23rd Psalm. Believe it, live it, and hear my Holy Spirit lead you to green pastures and by still waters. To be comforted and consoled, and led by your hand with a whisper in your ear of his counsel, to righteous paths. Your feet shall not stumble, yet you shall walk through valleys of shadow and threatening. You shall walk in peace. And this faith, set by my words, shall confirm that I am ever with thee, dreaming of thee. I shall bless thee without measure, even when thy foes be brought, and fill thy home with harmony, and happiness and bread. And never will my love lessen, and never will thy step be far from my protection, and my mercy and my vows will always be within thy reach. My blessing and love will go with you and your family wherever you go, in providing you with victory over the problems you have today. These words nourish your soul. My peaceful voice fills your ears and governs your thoughts with purity and sanctity. This deep, profound feeling warming your heart at the moment, this is love. You feel it profoundly. This isn't about grasping the why or how, nor is it about reciprocation of material gifts. What I have asked for, you have willingly granted already. And so I come to reign in your heart. I have come into your life to let it be sweet. I want you to live without dread, to live in full trust in my omniscient might. Remember the times you almost went over the brick, in the crease between life and death, deserted by someone whom you counted then as trusted. It was in the time of deepest darkest shade that my divine light exploded, opening up a whole new miraculous way of life for you. I was there to deliver, to help, to save. Walk in that confidence now, knowing this truth. Speak my word, and let your foes know that your way is not lit by what you see or by the change in emotions, but your feet are placed firmly on a path of my immovable promises. I have forgiven you, saved you, and beside me, a life of abundance and eternity awaits. Banish fear from your life. There is no place for it. Even if your problems look gigantic, if your adversaries look strong, if giants stand in your pathway, know my word is stronger than any power that might be over you. Fight with a faith that cannot be shaken. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but the effect it shall not come nigh you. You shall only look with your eyes and see the reward of the wicked. Behold, I will send forth my strong voice to shatter all those who seek your destruction. Be prepared for astonishments, for surprises, for blessings, and wonders, for behold, relief even now begins to course through you, as my words coupled with those scriptures you read submit to your wounded soul. O taste of the water of life, crystal clear, purifying, blessed, restorative water of life. It will fortify, calm, and wrap you in peace each and every morning that you listen to my voice. I care so much about your health, your spiritual well-being, and your dynamic faith. I want so dearly for your path to be one of joy and for your countenance to resemble the divine happiness I cause. The world can encourage you to forget to begin your days in grief, invite in despair, dine on pain, speak of defeat, and walk through the swamp of desperation. But I have not destined you for such a life. And though you forget your pains, who cherishes you more than I do? Has anyone ever come to you in the morning with promises of love? Meanly do I love you. Don't try to explain or to understand. Just close your eyes and feel. My love will touch the very core of your heart and will help remove every trace of the burden of past hurts and disappointments. There should not be anyone else who should replace me in your life, because I am the one who will not fail you if you will put me first. My love is true, honest, and pure. Today I give it back to you again and request your belief, despite all the past pains that might make you doubt such great love. I will beg for your attention, taking pleasure in your well-being and love extended to me. I am committed to caring for you. And come to think of how your most beloved relatives or closest friends will fail or disappoint you at a certain stage. Yet if you knew it all by relying on them simply, another story it will be. I will never deprive you of my grace, forgiveness, and support, despite your failures and weaknesses. I am your heavenly Father who protects your rich inheritance, your freedom, joy, and abundant life, whether of provision, purpose, faith, gentleness, self-control, and wisdom. I can continue to count the blessings you have now and that are yet to be seen. The victory is yours when all is said and done. Every battle, every want, every threat, and every foe is overcome. The decree exists that your enemies be routed this day. If you believe and confront your battles without fear, you will surely grasp this triumph. Do not be afraid. I am your protector, your guardian, your caretaker, your guide. Say it out loud, proclaim it, write it down. I believe it. I am the only divine and supernatural cure for all your afflictions. I am your God, your Savior, the one who opens doors and clears your paths. I am your provider and your protector. In my hands, I hold your life and your future. You and your family are enveloped in the mantle of my love. Today you are experiencing my presence in a real and powerful way. You have been waiting to hear from me, and you have approached with a humble and grateful heart, ready to heed my words. Cherish these words. Hold them close. cast aside the anxiety that plagued you yesterday. Walk forward with confidence and faith. Even if you cannot see me with your physical eyes, feel my presence. Believe in me and trust firmly in the miracles and wonders of. As you receive my peace, pass it on to another who needs encouragement. Share this message, for through you my love can touch their life. I can do in your life and for your family. Stretch out your hand and let me lead you gently upon a holy way of my love, where my will is done, where the tempests are still, and my voice the waves obey. You are wrapped in a mantle, such is your peace and security, that even the night's noises cannot inspire fear within you. Let not the confusions of the world turn you away from me. Let your hand not turn away, nor your heart turn astray. Every new day is grace to begin again the struggle for better things. Discouragements and resentments are yesterday's business. Cast them out of your mind. You were not built to carry a load that slows the process of renewing your mind. Start with your words. Stop hurting yourself. Don't be sowing seeds into your own life that are going to destroy you. It is the carelessness of words that has destroyed many innocent lives, disintegrated families, and brought a lot of people into despair. Let only wise words come forth from your lips, those that bring growth and edification. Refuse to entertain any thoughts the enemy may give you, saying, "You will never change," that you have no future but one of failure and misery, that your destiny is one of depression and obscurity. Nothing shall be impossible with me. Treasure this most and don't lose it out of your mind. Whatever your life, your future, your character, your finances, your married situation may seem, and how affecting your family conflict are, I turn around if you want to inquire from me. Today I can start working on it without further ado. I'm not telling you it would be easy, but I tell you to believe in my assistance, my aid, and my strength. I love you, and my will is for your perpetual well-being. That miracle you are in need of, I am here and capable of performing. Just believe in me. The carrying of the cross upon my back served a great purpose. Going through such intense pain of crucifixion was not for no reason. I beheld your birth. I saw you treading a path bedewed with tears and sneers. You have undergone tremendous sufferings at others' hands, and I am here today to uproot from your heart every speck of discouragement and frustration. I already bore, sacrificed my life, and rose that you may have the possibility of an eternal, emancipated, joyful existence. Take my word, allow it to change your mind entirely, and let a river of pure thoughts come rushing in where confusion seemed to prevail. Where sadness was, now joy will blossom. Where despair resided, a burning desire to live now breaks through. Love and forgive yourself. I forgot your mistakes long ago. Let me have your heart, my child, and let your eyes center on my ways. You shall strive and make your mark upon this world, a world where you are just a traveler. I want your feet to travel in the path of my love. I ask from you again, sincerely, give me your heart. Give it to me today, and I will fill you with joy. Remove the sorrow that has made your face so dark, and enable you to win those battles that have haunted you since childhood. You know what I am talking about. I have loved you as you are, yet I have chosen you to the victory, to conquer, to take others to their destinies. So many may witness how my will unfolds in someone with a humble spirit like yours. To accept such spiritual wealth could easily overwhelm. It's not superficial worldly riches I am offering you. Receive it in humility and gird up your heart with courage, for I am about to initiate important changes around you. I am your life. Please allow me the grace to work in you so that others would hardly recognize you, but instead be amazed at your strength, perseverance, and joy. Heed my call. Please give me your heart. I mean, a mighty change begins today in you and your family, surrounded by harmony, peace and blessings. I've come to relieve you of that heavy burden that has been weighing you down. Let it go. Learn to lean on one who cares for you, who meets expectations one has of him, and who will never let you down. I'm always with you, cheering you on, lifting your arms when you can't fight. Through your journey through the valleys that had darkened with sorrow, I was there beside you. When you were afraid of dying of thirst in the desert, I made springs gush forth from the dry lands and more than once saved you from death. Do not now let your heart be led astray by things you do not understand. Repel hesitation and fight, and instead of losing heart, make an effort and give thanks. Remember that without the love by which I raise you, you would long since have sunk and fallen. Your soul has deep cuts, and this makes your soul elusive to trust. You feel maybe there is no such thing as true love since you continuously look out for some hidden agenda in every act of love and friendship. You aren't negative or angry by nature. Those aren't traits you were born with. You are very hurt, and it's just that the pain has become too familiar. Every morning, one wakes up with no will to fight back and is suffocated by despair, unable to see the good and blind to the many blessings I have granted you. I am in love with you, and I long to set you free. Still at other times you demur, thinking that you have no need of me. If you could only see your soul and heart with spiritual eyes, you would understand the depths of these wounds lying deep down inside. There's healing available for your soul, a fresh chance for your heart. Yes, your very character can be transformed. I can renew your mind, bring peace and serenity to your spirit. I want to heal you completely from head to toe. You hear these words, these are no coincidence. But I have in my hands for you, for your family, a mighty miracle. I will anoint your lips with my divinity, and never again shall opposite words to your spirit or behest your destiny issue forth from them. I have not failed you, have never forsaken you, and I do not leave for a frivolous reason. No matter what comes, I am here because I love you, because my love for you is steadfast. Think about it all you have been through. It would be a wonder if you had not suffered, to be sure. You have cried, and the strong pain that trials have brought upon you yet remains. But hear me, even when it feels as if you are about to die, know that you are yet alive today because I am faithful. I will not leave you. That is the sure promise. My daily love will slowly change you, and it is time you began to notice the evident changes in your life. Your trials have matured you. If certain years did not give you what you hoped and prayed for from me, it is because I always gave you the best that was good for you. And I also kept away from you those things which harm and move away from your paths those people who wanted to see you destroyed. I kept you as one keeps a child whom one loves dearly. I have picked you out from hurtful environments, shielding you from the vanities of this world. You were not doing badly. I was preparing you for genuine abundance and sacred prosperity. My purpose has always been to bless you, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways your ways. My plans toward you have been different, elevated, superior to yours. Today, I send the realization to discern this, to articulate it in your words, to pen it down, and meditate on it with laughter and faith. Align yourself with my will, and desire nothing that I have taken out of your life, for it is not returning. Forget the past and face the future. Take bold steps of faith, and suddenly, the doors of blessing will fling wide open, those you never looked or asked for. Your heart's desires are not just fantasies of your mind. Those dreams you forgot will be made afresh, beautiful plans. I will take it in my hands, and they will materialize as concrete favors. Dearest child, step into a closer relationship with me. By clicking join, you will be welcomed into a family of believers where my teachings will guide and bless you. Walk with me in faith, and together we will grow and great. I want to manifest myself to you, to amaze you, and let you see and dwell in my love. I am taking your burdens up. Your agony will end. Be happy with the joy I have given you. A season of blessing is coming upon you. Tell me, do you believe in me? Today is a very special day for you, a day full of surprises and great blessings. Rise up and face a new day knowing that the strength you have is in me. So many beautiful things are ahead of you. Be thankful and continue to trust in me. Never be confused by the problems you face or be frightened by the challenges you are going to experience. You sure know that I love you, and my blessing goes with you. For you have always entrusted and believed in me to deliver you from everything. If you believe so, it shall be. Last year, you had to deal with many fights and trials, and although it was so hard, my grace did keep you on, and you succeeded in every one. You did plant really good seeds of purity, love, faith, and dedication this year as well. I'll attend to them with my best care. So this year, my child, I assure you an abundance of good fruits. Everything will occur in my time, at the proper time, for you to take the best advantage of each moment, each minute, each detail, and each blessing. I believe in you, I know your heart, and your desire is for me. I am happy with your dreams. I have watched all your struggles, and in your journey I was right there with you daily fighting your battles. I am with you, and at night, when you lie down to sleep, I give you the rest you need and increase your faith. Now it is the rising of the sun, and I speak again into your heart to realize life is in my hands, and that again today can be a wonderful day. An actual, all-powerful, and merciful God embraces you. Never put yourself down because of me. You mean so much to me. I will be watching you wherever you go, and one day when I find you nearing the edge, when you are getting to be too far from the reach of my love, I will bring you back gently with care and hold you here in my heart. After my words that you have read and heard, I would like you to close your eyes and give me just a minute for you. Just say to me how you feel today, and what is it that you need today. Give me the chance to show you my wonderful love on this given day. Let me hold you and calm you, so that I may show you true love which was sent from heaven. I know just how many times you made mistakes, how many times people let you down, and how many times you have told yourself that you no longer believe in love. My child, you were promised love, but with interest. That's not a real deal for the love of your love. True love must be pure and with no hidden intention. It must be unconditional and transcend the barriers of the physical and the material. This real love you will find only in me. Only I will love you unconditionally, because nothing that you do or will become could change my love for you. I love you exactly as you are, with your qualities and flaws. Every day I am near to you, helping you, leading you through your adversities. All day long I am working for your good, all night so that I can bless. Amen. Beloved, I watch you in the hush before dawn. As you waken and expect my coming, there I am. Your soulful whispers, the reverence in your gaze, the sincerity of your thanks, these nourish me deeply. Our connection is the spark that ignites new life in me every morning, even on those days when weariness weighs down your spirit. I so delight in your choosing to make space for communion with me. Your determination fuels my zeal for you. And when you place your cares at my feet, then the walls between us break down. I encircle you wholly beneath my wing. Heaviness dissolves into lightness. Sad shadows of sorrow flit in the brilliance of joy with me in peaceful sanctuary. Such light shining through, only your very essence, radiant beam of praise and thanksgiving. Earthly reproaches will have no place here. Audacious prattle will be quieted. Our discussion will be pure, a flow from the wellspring of the Spirit into rivulets of intimate connection. As you prophesy vision over the lost and broken in darkness, my breath bears your words with an effect beyond the natural, flowing as living water over dry fields. Your life-giving words revive sapped souls. Grass sprouts in the way of your travel. You are my incantation, whispering over ground long turned to stone until delicate shoots push through. But here the new morning calls me from outside our small place of shelter. Very much is lying ahead to occupy the hours until we come again into stillness. Do not be afraid, because the discussion shared here equips you for everything that is lying ahead. In bathing in my presence, all you need has been given to you for a smooth passage along your way. Go boldly down those trails etched upon your heart. My strength goes with you, unseen but ever present. My grace prints your every stride as a guiding star over uncharted land. You already know the way, for within I have imprinted my compass pointing true. Never will it fail you. They do, and unlike you, most beloved, they grope their way blindly through time. Fear shrouds the vision in a fog. Dizziness mutes their ability to hear my voice whispering guidance. Since they have not found this strong line in the form of friendship with me, they feel astray and at sea, exposed to all the winds and tides of the hour. Go to them, lost sheep, call them to the green pasture by my side, where I lead them gently into peace and purpose. Introduce them to me, this faithful shepherd who doled out his all to recover each stray, to heal every wound. In me, this is impelled agitation that gives way to soul rest oozing out of the abundance of my love. I comfort with rod and staff, and even though they go through the valley of the shadow of death, I am there. I am their constant companion, so they shall not be afraid of enemies. Beloved, I have watched you lately as you have walked out of step and out of sequence with me. But yet you stand here at the ledge of a new day, full of hope with belief. Because blessings are so huge, they are seismic in my divine timing, miracles are going to blow up in your life with divine joy. But don't worry so much in the expectation, all comes forth by my intent. To everything under heaven, there are seasons coming in an ordered cycle. So also with the spiritual, times of rapid advance alternate with periods for integration, planning, and preparation. Without this rhythm, progress would soon short-circuit. I ordain this natural flow as a protection and guide. You now enter a fruition chapter after recent months spent in spiritual cultivation. Take heart. Seeds dormant during difficult seasons are awakening now. Buds are blossoming. Harvest is nigh. A vision coming up from the fertile soil of rebirth. You, my dear, will venture into me like the uncharted dimensions. If your faith widens long enough to contain the vastness I intend to display, you must bear your holy expectancy in spiritual nourishing. Bathe daily in songs born of our love. Let worship carry you into realms above earthbound thinking. As heavenly sound washes through your inner spaces, it cleanses residue of the past while infusing you with readiness for supernatural surprise. Attune yourself to destiny's approach through radical gratitude. Count blessings rather than brood over setbacks. Begin and end each day acknowledging me. By rooting your identity in my unconditional affirmation, you remain insulated from the world's fickle feedback. Criticism runs off a heart secured in my perfect love. In this grace, with bold feet walking in faith steps and thanksgiving, aligned to heaven's vision for your life, every obstacle obstructing your view shall disintegrate. You shall come out into those broad spaces of destiny with clarity of vision and strength of courage emboldened, for I am now about to bring you into a new realm of glory. Are you ready, beloved? The hour is ripe for long-held dreams to barge through into reality. Possibilities, once distant glimmers, are crystallizing upon your horizon, rapidly moving within reach. You stand at the edge of a major breakthrough. In preparation, Release all that ties you to lesser dimensions of yesterday. Loosen the tethers of past disappointments. I am breathing fresh vision over your ashes, calling forth destiny from each loss. As you take the step of naked trust, see how barren ground goes back into streams in the waste at the very turning of your feet. Behold, there is nothing impossible with me, beloved, nothing. Yea, how far my power extends is but bounded by your scope of faith. And as your doubts dissolve, to make room for childlike faith in me, so heaven's treasure will flood your earth. The greater the risk of surrender, the sweeter its reward. I promise you this. Beloved child, will you be a part of this divine work of sharing my words? Your Buy Me a Coffee support helps this mission flourish. I am grateful for your heart and your contribution to spreading my message to all. Thank you for your love. I feel your soul crying out for complete transformation, breakthrough in family, finances, purpose, and relationships. You envision those around you walking in their divine identities with maturity, wisdom, and integrity to guide their steps. Beloved, my longing is for the very same. My spirit groans in this very hour, being in straitened expectation to deliver such wholesale deliverance across every sphere of your existence. I want to turn your story into an epic of all time, failure turned around for a platform, pain into power. I can shift mindsets overnight. Destiny, unlocked over your loved ones so their gifts shine for my glory. Truly, nothing stands in the way except your trust in me. As you open your heart without restraint, making access for me into your deepest places of control and fear, my spirit will not hold back a single minute from this sweeping work. Ready for embed. You are about to stand at the threshold of a personal Red Sea moment. Just as fear and uncertainty hold you hostage on one side, breakthrough, impossibly immense and intimate, is waiting for you on the other shore. One barrier is all that's between you and your promised land of destiny, and that is the limitation of your expectations. You stand right now at a choice to stand back into self-reliance, small and safe, boxed into the narrow of natural possibility, or take the risk. Step forward to touch the edge of your visionary faith and allow me space to show you a realm beyond your wildest dreams. I am the God who parts the sea right when waves threaten to crash over your head. I specialize in overcoming natural odds through supernatural interruptions. I create highways through hopeless wastelands and open doors where no man can shut them. This realm of sheer miracle, where broken is restored to wholeness, lost rediscovers identity, and purposelessness awakens, is entered by trusting in me. To those who dare to believe, gain sight of my glory. While the choice is yours and yours fully, you must realize this, dear one, within any stepping into transcendence is ever a surrender of control. Now, when I am to pen epic stories with the ink of your obedience, then you must let go of authorship over your life story. I call the shots on how I write myself through you. This means laying down your neat blueprints and surrendering your perfect plans into the refiner's fire, where they will emerge transformed by my wild ideas. It is embracing mystery and ambiguity as friends, not threats to be avoided. For it is only as your false securities melt away that you can be conduits of the impossible. And here is your secret. In this realm, beloved, lies the unknown, the womb of wonder. Here, the veil between heaven and earth grows thin as mist. Eyes once earth-bound gain the power to see eternal reality in all its technicolor. You begin to distinguish my voice from the cacophony. Weaned from lesser comforts, your ears start to hear the sound of eternity ringing through your days. It is a sound of destiny approaching. Listen, its feet thunder just over the horizon of your current consciousness. It's closer than you think. Soon I am going to tear open the heavens to join our realms into one. And in that moment, All you have endured in pushing past the boundaries of fear will seem light and momentary, for my glory, blazing and softly and fierce, is about to inhabit your earth. Magnificent renaissance rushes toward you now. Are you listening for its arrival? My dear child, I come to you at this moment. My heart overflows with deep affection just thinking about the struggles I have seen you go through, the adversity you have faced. The journey has not been easy, and with no open doors. It has brought so much setbacks that caused anguish to you. Your soul ached from the loneliness, from the unkindness received when you needed them the most. I saw each falling tear, every night you had cried yourself to sleep. Child, you are never alone, and never will be, for I walk with you through each step of the way. The battle even now rages for your life, your purpose, your calling. The enemies gather forces which oppose your growth and want nothing more than to see you fail. But fear not, for greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. At the very gates of hell, it shall not prevail against you. And mine I promise you, for this day, by mine own holiest of names, I seal a covenant with you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every loss shall be restored, each closed door reopened. The things that were intended to hurt you, I will use to your good, turning the curses into blessings. What was taken from you by injustice, I will pay back to you fourfold. Shame that you carried, rejection you faced, now I remove it once and for all. Instead, I am covering you in my glory, my honor, my strength. You will rise out of the ashes of your yesterday and march boldly into the destiny I have prepared. Your enemies, who spoke against and mocked you, shall be the same who bear witness of the wonders that I manifest in your life. That which I have spoken shall come to pass, not one word shall fall void. Place no limits on what I can do. The foundation is already being laid toward this new thing I am about to do. Dream without restraint. Picture your life open-mindedly. My plans are good. They are designed for welfare, to give you a future and hope. I am developing influence in you, widening the reach of your voice. Many will come to know me through you. Even kings and rulers will desire your wisdom. You shall be a history maker, chain breaker, helping in the transformation of generations. I have anointed this for you, called you, and set you apart. So, the fire on the inside of you cannot be contained. Go now, boldly, into your purpose, and watch as I cause the world to take notice. The enemy has worked too long to keep you small, unseen, and overlooked. He worked so deep in wounding, making you question your worth, thinking you are something less because of what he has said you are. All those insecurities, all those comparisons, arrows to your identity. This was a weakening of my call on your life. No more will you think less of who you are or what you carry. Child, when I look at you, I see my very image reflected back at me. You are faultless, you are perfectly made, beautifully whole. So today, as we stand here, I loose my healing over your mind and your soul. The weight of low self-esteem you are free from, once and for all. Receive my strength while I remind you once more who you are. Chosen, royal, empowered, victorious. I've mandated angels on assignment to loose favor and blessing over your life. Yesterday's closed doors are now opening. My child, you have labored alone for much too long in a sea of people unable or unwilling to understand the journey you walk or the burden you carry. The well of loneliness ran deep. I saw the ache in your spirit as you longed for authentic connection, for meaningful, life-giving friendships. How my heart breaks over this unmet need. You have been created for community, designed to link arms with brothers and sisters to display my kingdom here on earth. No more will you walk alone, for I am sending divine connections across your path, those who stand with you through every season. My other sons and daughters will champion you, encourage you, and help catalyze your destiny. Together you will leave upon this world an indelible mark for good, my glory to be seen, my love to be experienced, because you dared to dream that no one should walk alone. Like iron sharpening iron, I will surround you with people who will help you reach up higher, and you those people. For I am strategically and supernaturally linking you to run shoulder to shoulder into the future that I have in store. My child, I know you have waged fierce storms in your mind, thoughts that seek to torment you, steal your peace. Anxiety has been an unwanted companion, worry your close friend. A churning of your stomach that comes with fear has been, and familiar foe. Or, I am he who shall quiet every storm, and gentle every wave that batters thy heart until there is stillness within. Purpose now to fix thine mind on things above, lest thou be drowned in earthly chaos. I will show you how to pray without ceasing, boldly declaring my truth until strongholds of fear are demolished. Indeed, I have not given you a spirit of fear but of power and self-control. You shall walk in the strength of my joy and my perfect peace. The clouds of darkness will disappear, and it'll guide your steps and take your hand through. No longer intimidated by the turbulence that is happening around you or the discord that is churning inside. You shall be calm while your trust anchors firmly in me. My dear one, share this blessing with 3 who need it most. Through your hands, I will touch their hearts and lift their burdens with my love. Dearly beloved, I see the weariness of your spirit, the toll it has taken from these ordeals. Weariness, all around you is activity, which has left you spent. The weary found no sleep, and you grew very weary. Now come, release these weighty burdens. You were never meant to carry them for long. Place them trustingly into my hands, as I accept them on your behalf. Watch your heavy-heartedness lift as freedom once more drapes your soul. For my yoke is easy and my burden light. I will give some rest to the restless. Be your shelter from the constant storms. Pause and be still this day as I wrap my arms protectively around you. Silence the clamor and cacophony, and just breathe. Be keen to hear, and you will hear my still, small voice. I am here, and I will lift you up. I can see you are becoming tired, but will be your strength. We will get through, my precious little one. Envision me extending to you now, touching my finger to close your chin. I have searched your eyes, deeply, so that you may feel my love that never changes, my heart of mercy, of grace, and compassion spread wide to you today. Hear these words I long for you to receive. Receive in the depths of your spirit. You are loved, eternally, perfectly, without condition or requirement. Before you ever drew breath, I saw you, and your steps were ordered. I bought you with my own blood because I thought you were worth my last sacrifice. You truly are the apple of my eye, the very precious one of my turban. Never second guess my goodwill for you, whether in your good days and your bad. My love is the very same and never changes, uninterrupted, and knows strength. I tell you this today so you will always remember who you are. When my life all around takes a stormy turn, you will remain immovable, secure in whose you are and what you mean to me, my dear child. I am yours. You are mine, and nothing will separate us. This, eternally, is more sure than the rising of the sun. You are loved completely, extravagantly, always. As I bring forth dearly spoken words upon my children, words of comfort, prosperity, and restoration, so storms may be surrounding, but anchoring in me does allow peace to be in the midst of the storm. When the doubts begin to creep in, or the strength starts to wane, hold on all the tighter to your faith, for I am the source of everlasting love, and there are springs of renewal from me which never run dry. It is the voices of this world that whisper lies, eating away at your spirit with razor edges of cynicism and despair. Pay them no mind. I have planted within you a seed of resilience, determination, and perseverance. Tend that gift daily with prayer, scripture, and acts of love toward others. Thus you would be vaccinated against all the viruses spread by those whose disposition is towards corrosion rather than construction. I know the weight has felt heavy, the woes piled on your back, sapping precious energy that could be better spent toward thriving, not just surviving. Fear not, I have never left you, not even in your darkest moments. Soon the fog blurring your way will rise and disperse as mist before the morning sun. You will come forth and walk clear in your purpose again. The answer to your quandary may not be immediately seen, but it is already in the process of being worked out by unseen dynamics. Dare to believe that all is working out for the best. There always will be the opposite poles of negativity and toxicity. There is a choice, my child. Embrace the community of those committed to spiritual growth, who build each other up with empathy and insight. Avoid those mired in stagnation, unwilling to change or expand their thinking. With positivity comes possibility. Walk with hope. Never forget, your reality is shaped by perception and perspective. Recall the times when life felt generous and graceful, when my blessings rained down upon you in 1,000 different ways. Treasure those moments, for the tempests do come in the course of the journey. Betwixt the clouds my light never fails. Have I not in many yesterdays carried you through? Learn to trust that I shall do so yet again. My miracles arrive in their own peculiar guises, but arrive they will. The soul that loveth wisdom pierced through the hidden secrets of time with keener vision. No magic bullet for life, that which is to endure requires support. Even be patient, each brick is laid with attention and each sprouting cared for. In such a way your reward, when its time comes, will be rich and long-lasting, for others as well as for yourself. Perseverance builds character in a way that quick change cannot. So go slowly and surely. It may seem excruciatingly slow, but you will get there. The human ego sees itself at the mercy of a sea of disorder. You are in fear of being thrashed by the storm, but I am the weather vane life's raging winds dash upon. I take the buffeting, I shield those who live behind my portal, staying safely sheltered by my side, protected from the worst onslaughts. Some run after the illusion that fame, status, or money will somehow protect them from misfortune, but they are chasing fool's gold. How quickly the glitter fades, the emptiness of such temporary treasures exposed. Turn rather to treasures of infinite value, integrity, compassion, service to mankind. Your heart, hold humility close within, neither exalting nor demeaning self above or below another. Before destruction comes pride, but unto the humble soul flows abundance of wisdom as waters that sparkle pure. You fear lack, yet I provide abundantly. Scarcity is but the bread of mortal thought. All but my realm functions according to the laws of plenty. Overstand and yes shall receive in that which your soul truly needs. Do not become complacent or doubt. These weeds, when allowed to become strong, will choke the blossoming buds. You have to keep sowing your spiritual garden with ceaseless vigilance. All of your diligent efforts to be close to me are being graced. The miracles that heaven is sending are already on their way, designed solely for your greatest wants and the wants of those to whom you are most bound in love. They will come at the appropriate moment, fully accommodated for your needs and uniquely yours. Until you do, walk in expectancy. Move in faithful surrender. My plans for you far outrun present woes. My sight sees into eternity. I alone understand all things that work for ultimate good. So rest, trusting in things unseen. Much gladness waits just over the horizon. Human wisdom catches only dimly something so large and so intricate that it constructs truth. Yours is finite to perception, it cannot follow causes and effects as they interweave across generations. But me it is that sees with godly eye the finished tapestry in all its glaringly bright and darkly summer hues of meaning. Child of mine, there is someone waiting for the strength that comes from my words. Share this message and be a vessel of my blessing to others. I include in the overall weave even your mistakes for an intention of purpose. Be consoled in that this loss or challenge shall be seen as useful, too. You play a note that just then sounds discordant, but that which helps the overall harmony grow richer, more beautiful. Nothing is wasted. All works toward making a whole piece beyond your wildest imaginings. Be brave here and rejoice where you do stand. I too once stood, a traveler in need of welcome and reprieve. This world grows more receptive to cruel indifference, images of dead gray on the canvas. There is so little light or color there where my soul is welcome. But even here in this unending roar of modern Babylon, glimmers of godly goodness survive, untarnished. Go and find them, nurture them where they exist. A kind word, a generous deed, a shoulder leaning in support. Feed the wells of human love with kindness there, for even the most minute throw along this plane has cosmic implications. Fasten your ripples to others, I exhort in like manner. Oh, child, could you see the potential force engendered? Calm waters once have now become stirred with intent and energy. Great tides of transition rise, fueled by smiles, handclasps, hugs. Apathetic hearts and those of hatred somehow off-center in their hate become moved all too quickly by a stream whose waters are most irresistible to redemption. Ordinary flows of human moments move multitudes. Don't overlook the importance of those what seem to be subtle choices before you each day ripples. Thus there is good whichever overtakes evil when propelled by the Spirit's breath. This is so loud that you should hoist your sails and embrace the gust of holy zeal that carries you toward that purpose you were created for. Travelers of the ocean of destiny, I created you for adventure, not for anchored stagnation. I make the course of change just as right according to new frontiers to forge, and not to loiter in the backwaters of life. So shall I make the level of trust I have placed in your palm to be brought forth in times of change. I make people of firsts, not of seconds. Cultivate an appetite for the untried and the untested. So many today limit themselves to pipremes. They covet wings but make do with the wax and feather counterfeits. Run from such drab mediocrity. I raise your dreams to new levels, and thus impregnate your heart with holy dissatisfaction and divine restlessness. Climb higher, the skies are steely blue, the nearer you approach paradise. Now, climb away with me from the mists of earthly dullness. Breathe rarefied air, flex muscles atrophied by disuse. Your heart thrills to my rallying cry at Astra Perispero. I lead you now through shadowed places where footing feels precarious. Your instinct is to cry out for the light, to rage against a journey so enveloped in gloom. Why need spiritual growth so often be run of its savor by pain and loss? In the darkest night my lamps are burning, their radiance guiding softly on. By its golden glow you begin to discern things about you with new eyes. There in the shadows, things like mercy and compassion are born, patience and perseverance to grow robust when sharply honed against sorrow's whetting stone. Lonely, the loneliness serves holy purpose, driving you to me in closer companionship. Could you but know that blessings were unceasing, friends were many, and trials were all too few, likewise could you have clung. Ah, fellow pilgrim, do not scorn the darkness. There, self is wholly empty, and so ready for nobler things. Clasp hold my hand as on we press toward the almost blinding light of a newborn day. I never said you should be free from every form of pain and woe. The schooling place is here, not the feast hall. Does then the scholar ask for immunity? But I had promised you that I would never walk this hard road alone. Our steps fall together. When muscles spasm and aching flesh put in their bid for falling, my arm is under yours to uphold. In my very reserves, when they'd not suffice, force does find a partner with your flighting will to keep on keeping. Look for me down the dim and shadowed ways. I am nearest to the ones whose spirit is crushed. Let your brokenness draw you more completely into my arms. You see through a glass, darkly. I glimpse the voided outlines growing into no triumph of real world yet. More sharply, I eye the end of the tapestry, finished before me. This structure, half imagined by your mind, already spans in splendid architrave along mine. Oh yes, of little faith but boundless love, be of good cheer, for the enigma you begin unfold with glory on end. The destination is bound to be a place with profound beauty if you walk in that way with trust, yielding your mind and will to the divine architect. Here, find peace, composure, confidence exceeding earthly understanding. Though seeing indistinctly, know this, miraculous grace awaits. In this immense universe, I reach out to you not from this place of distance within its grandeur but as a presence weaved into the fabric of your life. Feel me as the architect of galaxies, so much a part of your journey that with each breath you draw in, the evidence thereof is such a limitless love. To you, my dear one, I say this simple truth, that universe which spreads into infinity, a wonder at each step, was molded by a tiny thought, yet a reflection of the infinite might entrusted to me. But all such wealth truly amounts to nothing in comparison with the joy with which you fill me and your insistent prayers. You, of all things, are to me the object in which I take most joy. Imagine for a moment the size of this statement. If I could light up all the stars and arrange galaxies, how much easier will it be to allow your life to be fulfilled, to bring in what you need, and to enable you to walk in satisfaction. Your happiness and well-being, far above and beyond the mere mechanics of creation, are paramount to me. Heaven knows life is never free of strife, but in the very strife, find peace in the tranquility that holds you, a sanctuary of rest in a world that is often stormy and tempest-tossed. My love is forever consistent and unfailing, even unto the time when the stars shall shine no longer in the firmament. My commitment toward you is unswerving. I am the constant in your life, the rock on which to build your dreams and ideals. What we can do together is limitless, very nearly, because the bounds are only those you put onto your own comprehension and imagination. So I urge you to dream big, to reach out to me with your deepest desires and aspirations, no matter how impossible they may seem. Be it healing, be it prosperity, be it mending broken relationships, or finding peace amidst all that rages around you, be assured I am here, listening with great interest and ready to answer. As you walk through this journey of life, remember, the great struggles are the canvas on which I display the greatest pictures of my strength. Your moments of despair are opportunities for my grace to shine, turning your trials into triumphs and pain into purpose. The road ahead may need you to pass through the refining fires, where the very essence of your being shall be purified and prepared for greater things. Take these moments in your stride, for they are but stepping stones to a future resplendent with glory and achievement. And remember, you are never alone. My love is your shield, my wisdom your guide. Together we shall walk through storms to emerge bigger and stronger on the other side. So stand tall, my beloved child. Walk into your destiny boldly, for I am there right by your side. Our adventure is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Beloved, your generosity brings my message of love and truth to those in need. By pressing the super thanks button, you are planting seeds for a future full of my blessings. Walk with me, and let us shine my light together, illuminating the world. My child, my words are straight from the heart. Listen to them. These are hard times, and they shake you. Only then will problems and the endlessly hitting financial stress ease off their heavy load, allowing you to breathe easier with some hope. I can see you are in deep trouble, as if under a dark cloud forbidding any light of hope to shine. This has kept you on the path of deficiency, raising emotional baggage. You are overwhelmed and don't know how to get out of the storm. You stay in constant worrying and grief, mixing with the upset from your hard tries. All these challenges affect your day-to-day life and have deeply touched your spirit, for they are indeed a great burden to be carried. My child, know that you are not walking this path all by yourself. I am with you, always ready to guide you through these stormy times and help lift you from the shadows of despair you find yourself in. Right now, it may seem like your problems are endless, your hope is fading, and what you expect out of life is slowly drifting away. But let me reassure you, my dear, this difficult moment you are experiencing will soon be behind your back. These hardships and challenges you are undergoing are only forerunners of some wonderful things that I have in store for you. Though it feels like you are ascending a steep mountain, keep in mind that this journey will really end. Trust in me. Trust in the strength I have given you from within to be able to overcome these obstacles in your life with faith, determination, and courage. Is it not time now to cast your cares on me and allow me to carry them instead of your carrying them all by yourself? You have not always succeeded through your self-efforts. I ask you now to trust in me and the pathway that I have arranged for you. Let me lead, and you shall experience change in all areas of your life, in those changes that bring you joy and reveal to you the fullness of my love. I yearn to fill your life with abundance by showering upon you visible, tangible things and unseen treasures of the Spirit. I will give you no sorrow or deficiency in the full life that I offer, but you must find your rest in me and your heart believe that what I say is true. Then, in those times, I'll be right there with you, giving you the strength to keep on, the spark and juice to face what feels like a mountain to climb. Always remember that you will never walk alone along this path. I am with you always, your sure guide and friend who will never forsake you. Nothing is an obstacle when you have faith in me. Every burden becomes a stepping stone. However impossible they may seem, they are only experiences that will mold you to bring you closer and closer to the individual you are to be. My child, only believe in me. Have trust in what I promised you, and I will sharpen you with what it takes to overcome lack and your financial struggles. Let despair not blur your vision of the world. Remember, I am your guiding star, that beacon to lead you to where you are supposed to go. Trust me, beloved. My hands are always extended toward you to help whenever you need it. If you will just trust in me, if you will allow yourself to think that maybe, just maybe, my plans for your life are better than any plan you could ever concoct, then you will find the peace you're looking for, and you will have the answers you are searching for. I know the path ahead of you seems overwhelming and complicated, but with every step you take, with every effort, no matter how small, you are seen and appreciated by me. None are in vain. Let not frustration paralyze you, and do not be stopped by fear. So, just keep persevering and learn to trust in me. You will see doors opening, opportunities coming up for you, and your dreams unfolding right before your eyes. Everything will fall into place with time. Thus, cleave to my instruction. Through your prayers, reach out to me, and I will strengthen, provide what you need, nourish life to satisfaction and prosperity. Truly, I am turning you into a person with fulfillment today. The wonders that I shall do in your life shall be real and a witness to all. Just trust me and keep hope in your heart. The greatest desire I have is for you to live successfully, to take a hold of every area of life, which also applies when times are tough and the world is almost too much to handle. My thoughts toward you are always good, never disappointed nor flawed. Remember, child, my love for you is eternal and unlimited. Be assured that I am always with you, ready to guide, empower, and bless you. Trust in the plan that I have for you, my love, and in my promises. But above all else, remember this: you are stronger than any obstacle set before you. With me at your side, you can stand against and overcome anything that may come your way in life. My dear child, my sweet one, I love you more than you can imagine. Today, receive from me my blessings and vigor, which shall follow you everywhere life takes you, to be full of wealth and joy. Do not be afraid. In my presence, your courage will grow. Trust in me, and I will help you to rise above whatever is your target. Believe, and you will succeed. Life shall bring problems before you, daily battles, temptations, negativity that tries to dim your light. Bias. Though wickedness might sometimes seem to be very strong, remember that my love is victorious and my truth conquers all opposition. Trust in the faith that my light conquers all darkness. Yes, challenges may be hard and barriers may seem daunting, but never are you alone. Hold on to my guidance and embrace my teaching, for I will point the way, and together we shall go through this broken and troubled world. You can know that in the middle of evil, you can create tender, loving care, compassion, and love inside of you. You are my workmanship, created to be light when it's dark. So in times of trouble, be encouraged by my words, because they will give you guidance and wisdom about what is right or wrong. Prayer will be your lifeline to me. It will give you strength and protection. Feel free to cry out to me in times of turmoil. I am near to those who are crushed in heart, and I respond quickly to searches. My big plan is intricate, and at times, what to you seems hurtful in the beginning will turn out to lead into a higher end, whereby true love and selflessness can bloom. Be assured, my love is boundless and unconditional. It is selfless, full of mercy. Thus, my dear one, I love and wish all good upon you, whatever your condition may be. Do not fear and turn your eyes from that which is important. Indeed, the world has many problems, but as my work, you are capable of acting wisely, learning and maturing from what happens to you. Don't be afraid of trials. Each is an opportunity to strengthen the muscle of faith and come out the other side even stronger. In an often hostile or cruelly petty world, be an upright pillar of love and kindness. My light, in you, can lighten the most profound darkness. Embrace every opportunity to be kind and give comfort to those in pain. Your acts may make a difference, in fact, change the world. Since you are my children, you are light in the darkness and the salt of the earth. Therefore, remember that even in the middle of evil I am working to rescue and save them who are lost and wandering in the land of shadows of death. My love keeps reaching out to those who are searching for me. I am clear in my promise of deliverance and lavish blessing to all those who put their hope in me. Step with confidence through any obstacle, my child, knowing my love will carry you. It is my desire that you know blessings without end, living abundantly and joyfully, full of the richness of my purpose in you. As you go, cultivate a heart full of gentleness, tenderness, and love. Be thankful with the blessings that you receive, and with thankfulness gaze on what is coming, for gratitude will have your eyes opened up for the wonders, and you would start to see in truth and appreciate the beauty of all I have created. And let your heart be full of thanks, and you shall find courage in the challenges. My son, my daughter, press on. It is a time to grow and reflect. Do not be discouraged by the darkness of this world, or have the obstacles belittle your strength. With my power, you are mighty. Be sure, dear one, you are strong enough to meet whatever comes your way. Steadfast faith and determination will carry you into things beyond anything you can ever imagine. Remember, You are loved, my dear, a perfect work of my hands. Just look up toward the heavens and cling to me. Every day, soak in my teachings. Within them, find the promises to feed your spirit on hard days. May the shining light of my love daily renew your hope and, in my name, strengthen your soul. Thus, as you come to me in prayer, calling on my name, you shall know my grace to be sufficient for the overcoming of every obstacle. My son, my daughter, my love for you is eternal. Step out into the world boldly to walk with confidence and courage that belongs to a warrior and never falters because I am right beside you. Let my peace, that passed all understanding, be in your heart and guide you always. Walk on, unshakable in your faith. Trust. Amen. Dear child, let my light shine through you. Share this message with 3 others who seek strength and encouragement, for I am with them always. My dear one, I speak directly into your heart now. For those ears that can hear my voice are truly blessed. In the silence of your being, I have listened for the true cry of your soul. Indeed, I, the eternal Creator, am always within. I love your joy with unconditional love, like the sweetest song. I feel your sorrow and draw near, right there, to comfort you. Through every second, within the breath you breathe, I am your vigilant guide, a peace whisperer amidst chaos, swells and storms. Let not the tug of impatience trouble your spirit. Steady as the tide, my presence buoys you through tumult and tranquility in equal measure. From the first light of dawn until the dying embers of dusk, you are enfolded within my eternal care. Your dearest dreams, the full expression of your heart, are no farther from you now than the coming dawn. My blessings eclipse every dark shadow, even as the day does not cease in its conquest of the night. Trust that what you have asked for weaves its way to you this moment in time. And walk with me in full trust. Pray often, reflect on my endless compassion. Doubt never can bear for long the searing heat of love. Feel how deeply within thy soul I wish for thy presence and how much thy devotion means to me. Every bold decision sows another seed of our eternal bond. I see you, my love, with such bright, loving eyes. My sworn covenant with you stands through all the ages. I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. Showers of grace await only your willingness to receive. A new dawn blooms for you, my child, when you will only believe. Doors once locked shall spring open at my whispered wish. The time is nigh. Can you not feel it quickening in the ethers and in the air? Rigid walls now crumble like sand, no match for vibrant faith's shining demands. Your strength and your loyalty, your rejection of small satisfactions and phony attempts, shine your radiant worth in my compassionate sight. Countless people flounder and wander, out of time with the world. They live in caverns lonely from complaint or refusal, strangers to truth unique, of their own making. But you, my dear child of the heart, have chosen to tune your frequency to divine harmony. You hang with quiet strength unto righteousness, rooted yet supple as grass dancing in summer breezes. It's the gentle, yet immovable faith, which shines brighter than galaxies spun out of nothingness. As you abide in me, I manifest more tangibly in you. I know those hopes which your shy voice whispers in tender vulnerability. Since you walk graciously with me, I am doing your deepest heart promptings that resound at the very soul level with heaven's melody. Don't worry about tomorrow. It won't be shaped or formed in any way by you. I am guiding every step, and love is already beyond your imagination. Trust goes beyond understanding. Keep moving in obedience and devotion. Trust me as you have laid concrete groundwork upon which we can build marvels. Your life now stands on the threshold of deepened blessing. Boundless grace overflows from infinite depths within you. You will become a channel of mercy, bringing comfort and hope. Holy wisdom will illuminate every cell as our relationship deepens in love. Prosperity will be wrapped about you like a robe on a dear child of creation's splendor. And success will attend each venture, for you are in me, and I in you, living and moving and having your being. Delight comes from your willingness to give up control. Prepare yourself, beloved one, for the abundance that is headed in your direction declares the fullness of creation. Our covenant will not fail. My devotion to you was before space and time. I will supply each of your needs with gladness. Your life and your family tree, through all generations, shall prosper under my blessing. My beloveds walk in fear and safety. Beloved too are their seed. The heritage you now help shape will gather momentum past your earthly days. Your faith-filled example will feed hungry hearts yet unborn. This I swear to eternally as first cause and final word. Today, pause and survey the vast firmament above. Remember this, for you are my treasured chosen, sanctified by my passion's fire. Before dawn-colored primal skies, I knew you. As if flowering into form, I predestined you for blessings beyond compare, conceived uniquely essential to the rapture that existence shares. Never think yourself forsaken as you wander through tears and laughter. My presence walks with you always, nearer than breath, comforting and leading, even when unseen. Stand tall in majestic worth, beloved. Step forth in boldness, knowing that your soul desire fires take form even now. Find your center in transcendent truth and hold on to this promise like the roots of a tree secure within the earth. My word is bond, forever secure through all the eons. And so blessings will hound your days, spilling abundant as starlight through open hands. Your home overflows with crystalline laughter, free from sorrow's gravity. Those whom you touch live into their full potential, much as desert sand flourishes through the rain of mercy. The projects you spring multiply seeds of joy and plenty for everyone. My eyes hold you in unconditional affirmation, uniting seen and unseen. Be moving courageously ahead, eternalizing my passion for you. Never lose sight of my abiding presence along your unique trajectory back to eternal source. And as you walk in surrendered trust, staying rooted in my teachings, fertile soil blessings beyond the unimagined by limited minds unfold. Be still when life's tempests rage within your innermost being. I tend a steady flame burning resolute through passing storms. Child of my yearning, you are a wayfarer in worlds unknown. Your journey harbors trials and tests serving sublime purpose. As they sting, so doth each obstacle bring thee closer to thy true awakening into divinity. Sometimes this land which thou dost walk upon now appears jagged, but fear thee not, for I make unto thee revelation of hidden stepping stones to safe home. My child, thou haste misread the topography, looking as through a darkened glass. If you think impediments bar your way, I solemnly tell you lessons shine as lessons, failures fertilize wisdom's vineyard, and stony trials yield sweetest wine in due season. Difficulties strengthen character and deepen spiritual reserves. Resistance tones faith's muscle, which will lift heavier and heavier loads as you progress from glory to recognize glory. In all its details, nothing I miss, no effort is wasted, no sacrifice thrown away in your wrestling with incubating destiny. All you lack is higher vision of each loss and wound as necessary compost feeding your unfolding, refining glory. And though lonely and bewildering this passage may seem at times, recall again my constant nearness. Your struggles herald rebirth. If you receive the fullness of life, I am always here for you, to guard and nourish your brilliance. Once hidden, soon revealed, for awe and wonder. You will not be disappointed. Dear child, I your best friend in or through anything that life visits on you. Let the smallness of your vision be shrouded, and trust in the completion of my perfect work in you. My dearest child, do not despair, for I am always with you. I see you when nobody else does, and for you, I have love that never changes and never stops. Not a trial will you face that is so great you cannot defeat, for with every test comes a way to win that is charted by my hand. Trust my infinite wisdom, for it is my surpassing will that you follow along with me. For each overcome trial, you will, step by step, become one stage nearer toward the final realization of the reward which I have promised. For the tests are but phases of my divine plan to cleanse and change, molding your character and teaching you lessons of unassessed value, disclosing the deep fountains of your soul. Be not afraid of the seeds of growth. The things destined will lie buried along your way, though they first rise through dirt that may wear a face black and familiar. The very nature of trials is to press you past your limits and fully bloom into the divinely designed potential. Examinations of faith may deeply question the heart of the being, yet hold not on to despair. Even when the reason falls beyond your understanding, hold fast to the higher purpose and promise within each experience. My intentions for you are overflowing with hope and blessing. I have crafted each intricate twist and turn to guide you toward a joyful and prosperous future. Step forward in faith, undeterred by the storms that rage around you. I have put within you an unyielding will to face storms, not to flee from them. What is there to fear when I am with you? It is in the refiner's fire of experiences that I am fashioning a great masterpiece of beauty to glorify me beyond anything that passing sorrow could do. The blackest night must give place to dawn. After even the wildest storm comes peace. On the other side of tribulation lay gifts inconceivable, treasures every way beyond the hardship. Journey and find them, but let not storm-driven fears and doubts becloud the sky arch of your spirit. But look with hope toward an unclouded morrow, an untroubled, peaceful time of full, free blessing. Look with hope. There are some landscapes that only time, faith, and continued nourishment of the seeds that I have sown in you will bring about a purposeful revelation. As you walk each step of this sacred journey, know that I am with you always, guiding and preparing you for wonders still unseen. Obstacles along the way are transient teaching tools, not permanent monuments that blockade your true destination. Keep that fire of hope alive in your heart. Never lose hope. The fruit of all this is bounty and blessings for courage, tenacity, and faith. You are loved more than you can imagine, my child. Let it ring in your spirit that you must indeed walk the path of purpose with an open and faithful heart. Believe in my promises to you, for in obeying my will, your life will be so full of light, satisfaction, prosperity, and victory. I have seen every wound marking your way, for the enemy of the good is ruthless. He steals serenity and takes joy captive. Yet listen to this truth speaking through the chambers of heaven and earth. I am stronger than any adversary you will ever encounter. I am the author of life and architect of creation, and I now proclaim to you, no hostile scheme will ever put out this fire that has been ignited in your heart. On this day, I move on a holy promise. Everything the enemy has taken from you will be restored 7 times over. I bring total healing and restoration to every corner of your existence. I unfold your heart in my arms with love that never lets you go, removing all ruined scars of bitterness and pain, making even the deepest of your wounds whole. Your spirit shall be filled with a type of peace that surpasses all you'd have ever felt. Yet I shall not just restore what was lost into fullness. I will multiply that which was lost. Where there is lack, there shall be plenty and abundance, sorrow into rejoicing, sickness into health, despair into overflowing hope. I will give a life in abundance with provision, possibility, and profound satisfaction of your purpose. So, my dear child, I want you to lock your trust now more than ever in me. For in them is the shield of your blessing, and in them is every grace poured out from the storehouse of heaven. And when wild storms lash, Then look at me and my renewal promise. Lay your fears at my feet, and I will carry them for you. For I, God, do the impossible. Only I can turn a cry into a dance, a lament into a praise report, an obstacle into an opportunity, and struggles into strengths. You were born for greatness to achieve what no other person could ever do. And so, when tests come to prove your mettle, gird your loins. Summon your courage. For though I am not beside you in the flesh, my spirit is here with you, undergirding every step of the way forward to destiny. What have you to fear in the things that are against you? I am the guardian and keeper. I am the Lord on high who makes your final destiny. Meet every single rising sun upon this earth, whereby your spirit is in tune with mine. I am the dwelling place in which you will shelter yourself when your life storm abounds. I am the well of strength partaken, whereby peace so finds its stream, beyond all understanding. I am the tower of courage calm. I am the sanctuary where no harm can reach. Today believe what I say with regard to your life beyond everything else. With me lies a joy, a peace, and an assurance that no onslaught can topple at its base. So go forth in confidence, since already you know I am at work to restore all that has been robbed. Trust in my perfect timings and motive of love to fulfill all your requirements. I am working in ceaseless silence for your superior good. Be steadfast on the path I light before you now. Give no fear, for I am making your mind new, refreshing your soul. Cultivate a heart full of praise and thanksgiving for who I am and all that I have in store for you. Lift your eyes above current circumstances. Never doubt my ability to do well beyond your wildest dreams. Doorways of breakthrough stand ready all around you. I will now let you completely surrender into my loving guidance, and all the treasured store of heavens will I show you, my beloved one. My plans for you are full of much promise. They overflow with abundant blessings. My dearly loved one, in the days of adversity, do not lose heart or turn to despair, for I am with you always. Not only committed to your mere existence, but also to your loftiest visions and your greatest longings. When the darkness weighs heavily upon you, hold to the light of hope within you, for in that light you will find me. I have written these words upon your heart, so that, in the time of doubt and fear, you might find your way back to my infinite love and my commitment to you to always be well. My words, then, shall comfort and support you, for I am declaring I will restore to you that which the enemy took away through violence, your peace, your family's unity. I will shower such a blessing that there won't be room to contain it. My love towards you goes farther than the farthest part of the universe. Your joy, your prosperity is much important in my sight. Know that, as I direct your steps every day, nothing is by happenstance but divinely ordained to bless you. The very moments you walk through have been designed in minute detail and interlaced with my compassion and love to form, build, and give glimpses of my affections toward you. So believe the vision I've declared into your life. Believe that every small step you make is covered by my grace, and, believe me, it leads to horizons full of hope and opportunities. This very day, and other days like it, actually are appointed to be great and laden with divine grace. No matter the circumstances, I will be with you, releasing blessings that open ways for success and prosperity. I stand ready to endue you with wisdom and strength for judicious choices and for seizing beautiful opportunities I have prepared for you. These are no coincidences, but tangible manifestations of my great love, tailor-made to strengthen you and to elevate you higher in your walk with me. Perhaps there is deep resolve needed from you to travel through today's challenges because it may not be clear or straightforward, beloved, but fix your eyes on me. Have I not promised that my grace would be sufficient for you and my strength perfected in your weakness? Every step that you take is enveloped in my divine hand, and no obstacle or hardship that you face will ultimately impede your progress, for my purposes for you stand intact. My aim is to shower blessings, to prosper you with my favor, and to guide your way toward triumph, though all seem to turn against you. When outcomes underwhelm, remember my presence ever by your side. I remain constant through all of life's turbulence. I have plans, well laid out in detail, towards your good, filled with hope and a future. So do not be afraid, and do not clip the size of your dreams due to the darkness that covers today. Do not set small ambitions for yourself due to uncertainty and fear, my dear son. I dare you, dream big dreams with me. No vision is too great for my accomplishment, no wish too broad for my participation. Have not I created the stars and formed the very texture of the universe? You are invited to abandon yourself to trust, to never let your power to dream be curtailed only because the fruit of your desires is yet unseen. Claim the promise that I am involved in the weaving of your life, coordinating all things in such a way that brings growth and fullness to your life. My beloved, extend my love to others by sharing this message with someone who needs hope. Let my light shine through you as you uplift a heart today. Every valley, every loss, each tear is for the purpose of thy expansive growth within the fullness I have prepared for you. I give storms so that it's in the storms your roots go deep. I give hardness so it calls forth from you a strength you never knew you had. I give the bitter cup so it makes you appreciate the sweet. So these trials are not meaningless, nor are they the end of the story. They come to sculpt you, shaping wisdom and tenacity that open the avenues to profound transformation. Allow trying seasons to refine you into greater influence. Permit old things to be pruned so new growth can spring up unhindered. In fact, life's painful moments and jarring transitions all work in concert toward your wholeness, toward the fulfillment of your unique, God-given potential. For I am intricately invested in your unfolding story, longing to manifest my glory through your flourishing. I have appointed this path you walk, every valley and every height, for your maturation and completion. Disdain not where I have you, nor resent what I permit you to face, for through it all I am infusing you with strength that will make you radiant. Yes, beloved child, each victory you taste, every joy-filled moment you experience is a window into my kindness toward you, a revelation of my delight over you. They are the concrete testimony of my concern for you at all times and my desire for your multiplication. Now walk in boldness and assurance. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, set apart unto divine purpose. My gifts, skill, talent, and determination are already resident in your very nature, ready to be released appropriately. Step out boldly into everything I have called you to do. Don't let uncertainty keep you from stepping forward in faith. Be vigilant, look for the signs, the whispers of my guidance along your way. Today, right now, is filled with promise, ready for amazing results. As you trust and walk with me, doors will open for you, opportunities will appear, and invitations will come. I am poised to do the unforeseen, the unplanned, and altogether beautiful in and through you. So, raise your expectation high, and you are ready to receive everything I intend to unlock over you. As you align the desires of your heart with the sound of my voice, welcoming me into the most insignificant and mundane moments of your existence, you clear the way for transformation. You are opening new trails for my glory, for the full unfolding of my blessings to overtake your reality. And now, dearest one, I say unto you, receive from me my commission this day unto you. Rise unto this day in joy, in wholehearted expectation. I have set aside this day especially for you, a pregnant destiny painted with my affections. Not if I am going to do as I over you, yes, but if we are here at this point seeing and catching everything that you believe to be true. Now, Shake off discouragement, brush aside doubt and fear. Refuse to allow past defeats or present circumstances to bound your ability of faith. I have wonders waiting to be seen by you, blessings waiting to be released, fruit waiting to be discovered. The set time for them to break forth is now. The curtains have been drawn. Will you come and align yourself with me for a revelation of those things? Come with upturned hands that have been emptied of all pretensions of self-sufficiency, empty of all the hubris that insists that if something is to get done, if something is to happen, it will be up to you to do it. Come with the things that would be unbelief strapped to your back like great boulders. Set your face like flint toward the dawn of a new day, a day invested with grace and power by my Spirit, for surely I am doing a new thing in your midst. Even now it springs up across the landscape of your life with incontrovertible power. Cannot you see it, my child? The changes for which you have cried for so many years are at hand. So lift up your head, for your deliverance is right now. Throw off the garment of sorrow which you put on, as a substitute for the anointing initiator, the oil of joy. Discard the spirit of heaviness and move ahead in the garments of praise. Let your heart come into this radical trust of the speaker, the caller of things unseen into being as though they already are. Let your heart be aligned with this unseen release, abundance, and breakthrough, for in all truth it is your hour, the moment surely of birth, the moment of brokenness into wholeness, of dark into the light, bondage yielding to freedom. Weep not, child. Your day of recompense is at hand. The season has changed over your life. The final hour, even the appointed hour of your transition so long awaited, is upon you. Lay hold upon my promises set before you, and prepare to walk forth into the fullness of all I have spoken. From the ashes something beautiful shall rise, awakened and spoken forth by me alone. Stand in agreement with me now. It is finished, my burdens are lightened, my shackles released. What tethered me is even now giving way to resurrection life, to the boundless, ceaseless love of God made manifest in and through me at long last. Rejoice, child, the light breaks through at last. Can you see it? The spirit wind blowing even now across the wastelands of your life. Feel a charged atmosphere replete with destiny, force, and divine intention picking up momentum. The release that you have cried out for so long is here. The restraints that have had you bound and grounded, tied to dead-end pursuits, are being snapped. Your tent pegs are coming loose. Hit your vision back, for it is time to fly. Expand your capacity to receive the wave of blessing and favor I am meting out over your life even now. I have decreed over you today restoration. I am bringing restoration into those things which were lost or broken. I am setting captives free into realms of grace upon grace, glory after glory. Indeed, a time of recompense is at hand. Arise, O beloved, rise from the ashes. Lift up your face to the light of heaven and set your heart upon the fullness of the fulfillment of each word I have spoken over your life, for the hour has come. This and every fulfilling day of your destiny you will lay down tonight and know beyond the shadow of a doubt that I am making all things new in, through, and all around you. My words over you shall produce, prosper, and prevail mightily from this day forth. My beloved, if this message has stirred your soul, show your love by pressing the like button, for it is a sign of the light you carry within. My dear one, such a long and hard path you have walked, so heavy tiredness laying upon your soul, your strength so much been sapped, the fire that once burned so bright struggles, this series of embers valiantly against gusting winds of doubt. I can feel your ache for transcendence, the urge to give to the greater good. These ideals flare within you, even as the storms rage and assault your spirit. Hark, my whisper now, dear child, wearied with well-doing. Let my words wrap comfort around your trembling frame like a warm quilt to fortify against piercing cold. I know the disillusion that is gnawing your joy, the confusion clouding once clear convictions. Senseless seems the suffering of the world, the promised land ever receding as a mirage dissolved by harsh light. That which lies beyond the veil eludes even the most expansive awareness. All things are wrapped in mystery. Even causality becomes blurry to the eyes of mortals. But beneath life's confusing surface, the power of conviction is such that it insists that purpose must flow. A meaning must live within the marrow of even the greatest agony. And that's the truth that sustained and propelled you on through swirling chaos into destiny's ever-patient arms. And so here you stand at last, exhausted yet embraced as I intended, stripped of naive certainty yet ripened by humility and grace. This is the hour of receptivity that arises out of a harvest of humility. Walk with me here in non-resistant trust, as a child in loving arms. To think that one can embrace the totality of existence in all its complexity is to imagine holding an ocean in a thimble. But surrender to the mystery frees doors of perception impossible to the proud or the resistant. Behold once more the vastness of creation, life reproducing the life circle, where death gives way to rebirth at each moment in time. See how seeds have to crack open beneath the earth before they can burst into the air. And so it often is that present pain becomes the very thing that ushers in coming good. Are not events over which one has fumed and fretted now released into freedom by perspective, time passing, and the growing of perfuse produced to sweeten those bitter roots? Does the diamond not require the unrelenting pressure of vast amounts of time, and the gentle alchemy of waiting to reveal the held secret of brilliance? Beloved, you are the living proof that struggle is supposed to happen, in grace, melting into expansion. Your compassionate knowledge, matured by the fire of hardship, now graces others as they withstand the winds of change. You know too well. Your battle scars glitter like stars and guide constellations of wanderers through the night. Let go of old beliefs on how life should look like. I don't need my creation to teach me, and true faith doesn't need proof. Walk with me beyond the walls of understanding into open vistas of unknowing. Take my hand and walk with me across the untamed landscapes of life. Cross over its bleak peaks and steep valleys with an embryonic sense of wonder. For I do not dwell in concepts or ideologies, theologies or dogmas. No name holds me, yet many unlock pieces of my essence. I am the great I am, verb, not noun, limitless process, not finite product. To gaze directly upon me is to rend the veil, rousing consciousness from its self-woven dream. But the seeing is rare, hard to maintain with an incarnate limitation. Far wiser to rest in me beyond figuring anything out except that which is not known. Release false certainty purchased with pre-cooked conclusions. For now, my beloved, faith grounded in mystery holds greater solidity than does the fragile understanding. Our relationship in direct commune does best beyond words. So come away with me for a while into the stillness that is as infinite as the sky. Let us lay all thoughts of life aside, sit in the feeling, set contemplation free. Nowhere have we to go, nothing have we to do. Have your busyness worn away, have all your struggle gone. Ease into not having anything on your mind. Relax into the freedom from agenda. Melt into presence beyond forwarding. Now, in this open sky of serenity, where sadness may not enter, sufferings dissolve into entities far too immaterial for this place. Worry shrinks and fear takes flight before the awesome enormity of love. Here in this refuge from the storm, dear child, remain until you grow stronger for re-entry, more integrated for having died into silence. Now hear the honey of happiness as your mind's storm flows free, the inner din falls silent while thought unwinds into tranquil being. Ego relaxes, no longer holding on to its identity, re-identified this time with eternal truth once again. Dearest one, for your mind cannot ever fully grasp the greatness of all that is, and yet to play within the world without having it fully figured out is to be open to the beauty that lies this side of the elusive clarity you sometimes receive. Step back into the world refreshed from the endlessness of a pause, and continue now to play your unique part with an understanding heart. Make choices and embrace changes freely, knowing they don't confine the true self, which is one with the eternal consciousness. Ever-changing and unpredictable, life is a mix of loss and gain, of beginnings and endings that go on without end. That which is formed today will crumble tomorrow. Each beginning marks an ending. Agreeing to this cycle of change helps in lessening our heartaches and tussles. Underneath all that changes lies an unchanged, a sublime unity that interlinks everything. This eternal consciousness stands untouched by the hardships of life or dramatic changes. Dearest child, stay close to me when you journey through a world in thee. All constraints released, your passage will be graceful, sharing kindness, wisdom, your own, tempered by trials now turned to lessons that all must learn. Your private griefs enhance you, give strength to lead to places of healing. So hoist the burdens time and time again, now, with a perspective widened by the trials you faced. I give meaning to every loss and hurt, and celebrate every brave step you take toward empathy, proving that its strength is to heal and transform the suffering of time. Together, let's welcome the incoming light, prepared for triumph that fate promises in due time. Child of mine, there is someone waiting for the strength that comes from my words. Share this message and be a vessel of my blessing to others. Amen.